Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The girl that's on the phone to do a second date update today actually got stood up completely for her first date, but she feels like it might be her fault.
Really?
Yeah, normally when somebody gets stood up, they're angry at the other person. They're like, I just want to get them on the phone so I can yell at them.
Yeah.
But she feels like she might have actually screwed up and maybe understands why this guy didn't show up for her date. Amy, how are you?
Hi, guys. I'm okay.
First of all, did he just stand you up completely?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I waited at the bar and waited, and I never saw anyone. I didn't hear from him.
That's like the worst feeling ever. How long did you wait?
Well, I was there for like 30 minutes when I started to wonder if I should maybe like text or call, and then right around 45 minutes, I'm kind of patient, I guess.
Yeah.
And I texted him and didn't hear anything back, and then I called him.
And no answer to that either?
What?
Yeah, so I probably waited about an hour total.
This is
Okay,
crazy.
and how did you meet this guy?
I met him online.
Okay, and how long had you been talking before you decided to meet up?
We were chatting for like 2 weeks, and we had pretty lengthy conversations.
Okay.
And I really felt like I knew this guy and, knew a lot about him. And, I mean, I don't know if any of you have done online dating, but it's pretty clear, the guys that are just looking for one thing, and they pretty much get to the point really quick. I mean, most guys aren't going to spend 2 weeks figuring out who you are and what you like.
Unless they're good at it. And then you'll have no idea that that's all they want. So you just made plans to meet at this bar, and then you're waiting there for like 45 minutes. And what's going through your mind while you're waiting for him?
Well, a lot of things. I know that he lives like 25 minutes away, so that was one of the things I thought, well, maybe he's stuck in traffic. So I
Okay,
gave
yeah.
it a little while.
Because if he lived right down the street and he was 45 minutes late, you'd be like, all right, he's definitely standing me up. So you thought maybe it was a traffic issue?
Yeah, so I texted him initially and just was like, is everything okay? And I didn't hear anything back. And so then I thought, well, maybe he's in an accident or something.
And that's the kind of the point where you like start to not necessarily hope that he's in an accident, but like maybe not like a bad accident where he's injured, but I hope maybe he got like a little bit of an accident so that he's not standing me up.
Right.
So your email did say though that you feel like it might be your fault that he stood you up, and why is that? You never really actually explained it.
Yeah. So I told it's like a tiny, tiny white lie on the dating profile.
Okay, what was your white lie?
I'm 32, and I said that I was 25.
That's a
right,
big
so
difference there.
You lied about your age.
7 years, that is a big age difference, Amy.
I mean, you know how it is. Guys want younger women, and at the time it seems like the right thing to do.
And did you ever come clean about this?
No, I have not come clean. So that's my thought, is that maybe he Googled me or, Facebooked me or...
So you've been online dating a lot, you said. What do you do when guys show up, they think you're 25 and you're actually 32? How do you break that to them?
I mean, I don't think that I look that much different than I did. I was using a picture from a few years ago, but I really don't think that I look that different.
Amy, you were catfishing him.
Here's the deal, is once you hit the 30 mark, you get less messages from people. People are just not as interested. And so, putting that I'm 25, I simply get more messages and more people are willing to look at me and then potentially...
Amy, I know where you're coming from. Look, if I were to do online dating, all right, I never have, but if I were, my profile picture would be Mario Lopez.
It's really similar.
So I can understand where you're coming from. You want to make yourself seem a little more attractive. And this is the only thing that you can think of, is that maybe he found out your real age.
Exactly.
So are you wanting to call and apologize and see if you can make good with that?
Well, I honestly just want to find out what it is, why he stood me up.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Amy is on the phone with us, and she wants to call a guy named Craig today because Craig stood her up for her date. But Amy feels like it might be her fault because they met online and Amy lied about her age by 7 years. She's 32 years old, said that she was 25. She thinks maybe that he Googled her or maybe showed up and saw her and realized that she wasn't 25 and then just decided to split. She hasn't heard anything from him after waiting for like 45 minutes. So we're going to call, try to get him on the phone and see if we can find out if that's the reason. Amy, I was thinking about it, and I don't think that he stood you up because you lied about your age.
You know?
No, I don't. Because if I showed up and you said you were 25 and then I saw that you were like in your 30s, I would have definitely stayed and came and talked to you.
Whoa.
Because it's probably a sure thing. Because you're getting older and you're running out of time and you got to get it in while you can. You know what I mean? I know that it's probably going to happen with you.
I'm with you, bro.
Yeah, right?
What is wrong with you guys?
Nice. Okay.
Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone and find out why he stood you up, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Craig, please?
this is Craig.
Hey, Craig, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who? Sorry.
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. Sorry, why are you calling?
I'm calling because you recently sort of went out on a date with a listener of ours, and they wanted us to get a hold of you.
Oh.
And I say sort of went out on a date because you never actually showed up to the date.
You're talking about Amy?
Yes, I am talking about Amy. She emailed us and told us that you guys have been talking online and made plans to meet up at a bar, and then you no-showed.
I'm sorry, so she called you and wanted you to call me?
Yep.
Or,
Yeah, because apparently you haven't answered any of her phone calls or texts or anything like that.
okay, so she's upset about it?
You know what?
What?
Well, we talked to her, and she's not really as upset as you think you would be if somebody made you wait at a bar for 45 minutes and didn't answer any text messages or phone calls from them. She just kind of wants to know why.
It's really complicated, and it's not her fault. That's important for her to know. I should have texted her.
Okay. Well, if it's not her fault, can you tell us what it is so that we can let her know? Because, I mean, you can imagine if you're in her shoes and you make plans to meet with somebody that you think is cool and then they don't show up, it upset you a little bit, even if you're not like outwardly upset at that person.
I can imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see how, yes.
So could you do her that favor and let us know why you would stand her up?
I mean, I had every intention of meeting her and going on a date as we planned, but I live in Puyallup, and I just couldn't go through with it.
What?
Because you live in Puyallup.
Well, I mean, kind of. It's a long story, but basically a situation that just makes it very difficult.
Are you embarrassed because you live in Puyallup? I'm more confused. You say you have a situation. I'd like to find out what that means, but I'm confused why you just mentioned the cities.
Basically, I live in Puyallup, and I don't go into Seattle very much, ever. Okay? I mean, the last time I was there was probably 2 years ago.
What?
You know, and it's not that far away by distance, but for me, going into the city tends to stress me out, and the closer I got to Seattle, you know, kind of my fears were building and kind of started to overwhelm me.
Wow.
Is it the traffic?
It's traffic, it's people, there's a lot of tall buildings, and that's basically a lot of movement, and I honestly don't know how you guys do it. Like, you walk down just a regular street in a city, and there's so many sounds, you don't know where they're coming from, like there's people everywhere, cars. Traffic alone is enough to just, like, freak me out. You know, there's people changing lanes, not even signaling, so many bad drivers. How do you guys even operate?
So correct me if I'm wrong, Craig. It sounds like you were scared of the city.
I'm not scared of it necessarily, but it just...
He's petrified
I'm not
of it,
scared of
Jubal.
it. Yeah, I'm just really, really frightened of it.
He just breaks out into cold sweats, that's all.
I don't have nightmares about it or anything. You know, like, it's not like a horror movie for me, but it's just a lot.
I understand, and that's something that's hard to tell somebody before you've even had your first date.
Yeah, I mean, like, what am I supposed to do? Text her and say, sorry, I'm scared of the big city.
Just I'm a little country boy, and I can't possibly drive in with all those cars and people.
Did you see that giant space needle they got up there?
You know what, Craig? I meet a lot of people like you after my comedy shows when I do them, like in Puyallup and stuff like that. They talk about the city of Seattle like it's foreign, like they've never gone there, and they're just like, I can't even drive in there because the traffic scares me, and I hate going there.
Anytime I invite friends from Tacoma, they're always like, "Oh, I hate coming to Seattle.
Yeah.
The traffic." And
I'm
all the
sorry,
parking."
but he is playing such a victim role here when he's the one that stood this girl up, and you never even sent her a text. Like, you could have made up any other excuse in the world. You didn't even have to tell her the truth.
I'm not a liar. I didn't want to lie to her and also get into something else where, she didn't know the real truth. So I just figured it was easier to not,
All right. But I do have to let you know that Amy is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
So I really wasn't sure why you stood me up, but I really never would have guessed that it's because you're scared of.
Yeah, I mean, why would you go to that? I know, and
I mean, why didn't you just tell me? You know what I mean? I waited there, and then I spent this whole time wondering, what did I do to make you stand me up? Because I really liked you, and all you had to do was, answer my text message or answer my phone call.
I know. I just didn't know how to tell you. And
Yeah, Craig. I mean, listen, Craig. Amy is a 32-year-old woman. Okay, she can handle the news that you have trouble going to the city.
Amy's 25.
Oh, did I make a mistake there?
Yeah, she's 25.
Yeah.
I mean,
actually, she's 32.
Really?
We're talking about this.
So I guess you both have something that you kind of didn't tell each other, right?
That's messed up. That is messed up.
I figure now you both can come clean about everything.
Are you really 32?
Kinda.
Kinda, sorta.
Why didn't you tell me?
Really, I just didn't think you were going to be attracted to me if I was 32, or you wouldn't have messaged me, or...
Honestly, I thought you were a really mature 25-year-old. But I'm not. I have no problem with you being 32. It's a little weird that you lied to me, but I guess I kind of hid things from you, too.
Yeah, and you made her wait at a bar for 45 minutes, Craig.
True.
So maybe give her a break on the age thing.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
Craig, would you like a second date with Amy? I will pay for it.
I don't know how it would work because I don't like to go to Seattle, and she probably doesn't want to come to me, and, it's kind of one or the other.
I mean, at least we could meet in the middle, maybe, so I'm not always traveling, and maybe you could ride back with me sometime, and you'll be with me, and you'll be safe.
You'll be safe from big, scary Seattle.
You won't,
oh, my God.
You won't get robbed, Craig.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Can you guys find a way to make this crazy long-distance relationship of yours work?
Long distance.
Craig, have you ever been to the metropolis called Renton?
Yes.
Yes, you have. Okay, so you know where that is. What if we have you guys meet there?
That should be fine.
Okay.
I can deal with that, yeah.
So serious
Craig, it's a
about
city
it,
that Craig
too.
can handle, and Amy, you know where that is. You don't mind traveling?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Then congratulations, you guys. You got your second date, Amy. Well, first date, I guess, because you never showed up on the first one, but whatever.
Right. I'm super excited.
Yeah. I promise I will be there, and if I'm not there, then I will call.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
All right, we got an email from a woman named Michelle who wants to do a second date update today. And Michelle must be calling us from the 1990s.
Why?
Because she met a cute guy at a laundromat.
Oh, my God. Did she also send you an email from her AOL account?
Probably. Let me guess, Michelle, you both listened to your Walkman together, and then you bought matching tracksuits, took the subway home, and watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on TiVo.
Oh, you were spying on us. Okay, great.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew it. Well, that sounds like a cute story. So what's the name of this guy that you met?
His name is Ryder.
Oh,
Writer.
man. Already,
Wow.
writer.
Well, he's not
Dude.
from the 90s, that's for sure.
I'd date a writer, too. I mean, I get it. You don't even have to know about him.
So tell us about how you met Ryder.
Yeah, I mean, we met at a laundromat. It was very much like a meet cute because like I needed quarters and the change machine wasn't working.
Always.
Yeah, and I got frustrated, and this cute guy noticed and asked if he could help. And he was like, well, I have quarters if you have cash. So, like, I really only brought $1, but I needed 6 quarters.
Oh, man. So now you're a poor laundromat girl.
Yeah.
Yep. And I was like, I have this $1, and he smiled at me, and he gave me 6 quarters, and then he pointed at me, and he was like, you owe me. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Oh, my gosh.
I hope you were like, do you have a roll of quarters in your pocket? Or
I don't know about this.
That is actually adorable.
Is it?
Is
it really?
I like it.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God,
I feel
Ryder,
like
and he had the perfect amount of quarters, and he was
it's
there
too
at the
perfect
right
is what it
time.
is, Brooke.
What
Who
are you
cares?
saying?
Just let us enjoy life, Jeffrey.
I don't know if it's from doing this show too much, but we've heard so many of these dating stories. I
jaded.
immediately have PTSD about this. I feel like there
right,
must be ulterior
Jeffrey?
motives with this. I feel like I'm going to
Calm
screw this up,
down.
Michelle.
Calm
Honestly, I
down.
feel like I'm going to screw this up for you. And if I talk with you, then he must have some weird motive. Like he wanted to
We get it.
meet
We get
you
it.
and like wash your panties for you in there or something like that. Whatever he's up to. Michelle, you know what I'm saying? You deserve better, Michelle, okay? You
He
deserve
just gave her 2 extra quarters, Jeffrey.
No, I'm saying you deserve to have a host who's not jaded like me, who's actually open to real love and a real love story. So you know what? I'm reclusing myself from this second date update.
Jeff, you
I'm gonna leave the room, Brooke.
You're the lead
You know what,
host of
Brooke?
the show.
You take over.
No,
You take
he's
over. I'm done.
literally
I'm
leaving.
sorry,
So
Michelle.
dumb.
Jeff, you made
Why
me
is this? Okay,
Yeah, come back.
and
Oh my
he
God.
left the room, but
He
that's
shut the
fine.
doors.
That's fine. I am so into your story right now.
Wow.
How did you guys go out on a date? I don't care about Jeffrey's issues.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I did my laundry, and then he comes over to me, and he gives me his card, and he's like, you know, when you're ready to repay me, you can buy me a beer.
Okay, now I'm leaving. This guy's setting you up. No, I'm kidding. No. That's cute, actually.
So you actually called him, because that's always the nervous point. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
know.
do I actually do it? Did you text him? You called him?
Well, look who's walked back in the door.
Okay, listen, you guys keep interrupting her story. I know
sorry.
Jeffrey is back, okay? They're going for a beer now. That's where we're at, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey's going through
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah. It's just a beer, dude. It's just a
okay.
beer.
He's mad.
Like, oh man, you must have been traumatized because this is like, I feel like a very normal story. And
It really is, Jeff. Let her.
Okay,
Hear her out.
Okay.
go ahead. I'm sure it was very romantic. What did you do?
We're at the bar now.
okay, so we're at the bar and we have a really good time. Turns out that we both really love movies, and so we talked a lot about Parasite because that was like both of our favorite
yeah.
movies
I
within
still
the
haven't
past
seen
year.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. You have to see it. It's so good. So we talked a lot about that, and then, I mean, he ends up spending the night at my place.
Oh, okay. So we went from Parasite right back to your place.
Hey.
Like, oh, you like
Yeah.
movies, I like movies, let's sleep together.
Parasite got you going. Isn't that like a horror movie where people are sewed together?
I wouldn't call it a horror movie,
Okay.
but it's very good.
I
Okay,
don't think-
you have to see
Okay,
it.
wait. How did you guys get back to your place? Did you invite him?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I mean, it just felt right. It did feel right.
Did
you
it?
know, it just, yeah.
Jeff is not shocked
All
that
right.
you guys slept together at all.
So how was it? I mean, you don't have to give us all the details, but
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into a lot of details, but I had a great time.
Good. Okay.
Best 2 minutes of your life, I'm guessing?
All right.
Oh, maybe I need to leave the room again.
No. Stay here.
Sorry, keep going, Michelle. Tell me more about...
Aren't you glad that he didn't kill me or something? Like, just be happy.
That would be different from at least all the other dates that we've heard, so I would have taken that, but that's okay.
Yeah, you'd be talking to a ghost.
Yeah, how would she be on the phone?
Now that would be a
Okay.
cool second
You
date
guys.
update.
Okay.
But no, let's go back to this. Okay, so you slept with him, and then what?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so then in the morning, I woke up and just like a dumb rom-com, he was gone. So, yeah.
did he tell you beforehand? I mean, he did hand you a business card that he had work in the morning.
No, it really wasn't discussed. It was a big bummer. So it was such a cute, like, little meeting, and, like, our date was really nice, and everything was really nice. So I was sort of worried he was kind of like a player, which is why I'm turning to you guys. I need a little bit of help through
Well, I
this.
think Jeff agrees with that statement.
I mean, I kind of do too. Not
I
as
don't
intense
know.
as Jeff,
I
but
mean,
he kind of got what he quote unquote wanted, and then now he moved on.
I'm sure he'll, find you at the airport and go past security, meet you at the gate, stop you from boarding a plane, play like a boombox outside of your window till you fall in love. But I won't know until we call him. So let's play a song. We'll come back and we'll get your second date update. Okay, Michelle?
Okay.
All right, if you're just tuning in for the second date update, I probably need to apologize.
Yeah.
Because an incident happened in the first part there where I got so upset I had to leave the room.
Yeah.
And it's not because of anything our listener Michelle did. She sounds lovely, actually.
Yeah, she does.
And she met a guy at a laundromat when the change machine happened to be broken. It's just that I've been so jaded by this show. Like, I've heard so many of these cheesy, rom-com-y love stories on the second dates, and I just don't buy it anymore.
Oh, Jeff, you gotta
you gotta
have faith in love, bro.
Hope is important in life,
I know, but it's especially whenever we call a guy, because we'll call them, it turns out, they set up some elaborate, shady scheme to trick women into thinking that they've had this romantic chance encounter, and then they manipulate their emotions to slide into their DMs, and next thing you know, he's spending the night not calling her back, which, surprise, he did.
Yeah,
and
I
his name is
know.
Ryder.
Okay.
So, no
see-
surprise there.
There are a lot of red flags here. I understand, but
with you on that
I'm
one,
just
Jeff.
pushing by him. I'm looking at the positive.
You're cool with
Jeffrey.
men manipulating women just to sleep with them. That's what you're saying.
As long as the women are okay being manipulated,
All
I
right.
suppose.
Brooke is pro-manipulation.
I am not.
But anyway, I'm sorry, Michelle, for getting so heated. I want good things to happen for you.
Thank you.
Backhanded apology.
No, it's not. I genuinely want good things to happen for you. I'm just worried because whenever we do calls like this, there's always some weird thing that the guy has in his back pocket.
Yeah.
It's like he's done this 20 times over the last
Yeah, but
week.
here's the thing. She's the one that invited this guy to her house. He didn't invite her over.
All you need is it for it to work one time, for them to have one genuine connection and find love, and that's what we're here for, Jeff.
Okay, no, I
That's a lot of pressure.
know.
It is 1 in a million.
We
but
were just
that's
going for a
still
second
one.
date,
Yeah.
so don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
So I am sorry, Michelle, okay?
No, I am sorry that I triggered you in a very specific way.
Yeah.
Aw,
Very
look, we all
specific. In the
apologize.
laundromat way. Michelle, do you think he's not calling you back just because he's a one and done type of dude, or what?
I hope not, because I feel like I have pretty good instincts in that way, and this felt so genuine. I'd have to re-examine everything that I already know about men. Do you know what I mean?
Well, all I know is that you're either going to be calling a psychologist after this, or I'm probably going to have to go to one, depending on what he says.
That should probably happen anyway.
Yeah.
That sounds like it, actually.
I guess I do need to talk to someone.
Not very
Yeah.
stable around here, Jeff.
All right, but let's knock this out first. I'm going to dial Ryder's phone number. You ready?
I am.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ryder, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Ryder. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a second to talk with us?
You're from what?
Radio show?
Who are you?
I'm Brooke. I'm here too. And Jose's also here.
Yes.
Hey, what's up?
We are a morning radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay, yeah.
I just got to say, Ryder, you have a very masculine, manly voice.
What?
Thanks.
Did you forget your meds this morning or something?
You're all over the place, Jeffrey.
I'm just
What's
trying.
going on?
I'm trying to get to know Ryder a little bit because
Okay.
I have something very intimate to ask you, and I want to build good rapport.
Why would you say it that
I
way?
kind of want to leave now.
Hey, this is weird.
Ryder, it's not that weird. It's something we do on our show all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're doing here is called a second date update. That's where if you go on a date with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll call the person to try and figure out why. So someone emailed us about you.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Been on any dates lately, bro?
I know. Just even that okay sounds like you have a couple of options that came to mind.
Do you remember going on a date with a woman named Michelle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You met Michelle at the laundromat, and that was cool. That was good.
Yeah, Michelle told us about how it all played out.
Did she tell you all of it?
Well, she told us what she knew from her perspective, that you guys met when the laundry change machine wasn't working.
Fine.
Okay. And
Oh, that was fine.
You
huh?
spotted her 2 extra quarters for her laundry and said that she owed you a beer. So you guys went out and got a beer.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
And so now we're wondering why you're not calling Michelle back after you guys spent the night together.
Yeah, it was a strange happening.
What was strange about it?
So I slept over, and then, I don't know, it was around like maybe 1:30 or so.
Uh-huh.
I wake up, and I'm just getting, like, pummeled.
What do you mean pummeled?
Pummeled, like punched?
Like she had a boyfriend that walked in or something?
Oh, wow.
No, like, she's, like, tossing elbows.
Aggressive sleeper?
What do you mean?
Bad dream?
She's just, like, smashing me with her elbows.
Okay.
While you're sleeping?
Well, yeah, while I'm sleeping, and then I wake up, and like 2 or 3 times she just smashed me with her elbows, and I was just like, what are you doing? Stop! And then she just sat straight up, and she just like looks me straight in the eyes, and she just says, "You get what you deserve."
What?
What?
Wait, she was awake? I thought she was just like sleeping and doing this in her sleep.
Yeah, and then I started like reacting vocally, and she just hits me with "You get what you deserve," and then just like relaxes and passes back out.
Oh my God. Why would she say that?
I don't know, man. I just got out of there.
Yeah.
Don't you want to like ask her like why she did that to you?
Not really.
You're scared of her.
Yeah, I don't know if she's got some issues going on or something, or if that's just like what she's into, and she just brings people back and then beats them up. But
Oh, so you think that she was hitting you on purpose?
I don't know.
Maybe I was wrong about this whole call. Maybe the creep isn't Ryder. Maybe the creep's Michelle.
Uh-oh, Jeffrey.
But there was a creep for you,
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Well, you know what?
Someone's creepy here.
Let's find out, because Ryder, I need to tell you that Michelle's actually been on the other line listening, and she heard everything that you said.
What are you talking about? No, she's not.
No, she is. She's actually been on the other line. Michelle, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
God, you sound so sweet.
I mean, I don't remember any of that. Like, I'm so sorry if I hurt you. But also, like, why didn't you tell me that? Why didn't you wake me up?
It sounds like he did. I mean, Ryder, were her eyes open when she said that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
like
was creepy.
sometimes it seems like I'm awake, but I'm actually fully asleep. I have no memory of this. That feels so crazy.
I don't know if that would hold up in a court of law.
I mean, I don't know if that freaks me out more that you don't know if you're awake or not. I mean, like, what else can you do in your sleep?
Yeah.
I have never hit anyone, to my knowledge, in my sleep before, and I do not think I hope it will never happen again.
Uh-oh.
But, like, also, you should have texted me and been like, hey, remember when you hit me in your sleep? And then I would have been like, no.
What? That doesn't sound like a genuine
Maybe you should have
text.
communicated.
Yeah,
No,
Michelle,
I wouldn't say anything.
I don't think we can victim blame on this
Yeah.
one. I don't think that's
Yeah.
his fault.
Why didn't you ask me why I beat you up?
Yeah, I mean, when I said you get what you deserve, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe there's something deeper here that you don't even know about, Michelle, because you said you get what you deserve.
I was probably dreaming about an ex or something. You know what I mean?
okay, that's not making the situation better, Michelle. Yeah.
How many exes have you beat up?
Yes.
None, but I have wanted to, of course.
Man.
I mean, Ryder, you've got to believe her, right? She sounds so sincere.
This feels insane. Like, somebody telling me that I did this. Like, again, like, I apologize, but also, like, don't you think you're blowing this a little bit out of proportion? Like, come on.
You hit me, like, right in the eye.
Scarred.
I mean, it's not
He
like you got a
remembers.
black eye or anything, right, Ryder?
Are you blind in
No,
that eye now?
No, it wasn't that bad, but it still, like, hurt a bunch.
No, I'm sure it was really scary. And I am so sorry. Do you forgive me?
I mean, I'm not sure if I can, like, trust you if I sleep over again or something, you know?
Maybe wear a helmet in bed.
Yeah,
You'd be just fine.
a football helmet.
No, but for real, Ryder, think about it. You guys, I mean, you had a real connection with her, right? Like, your plan was to go on another date prior to the elbow to the eyes.
Well, I don't know about that, but at least hook up again.
Okay.
All right. Well,
That's romantic.
Well, here
in
we
that
go.
case, I would like to offer you, Ryder, to go on another date with Michelle, and we'll pay for it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Is that a yes?
That was the.
What does that mean? You want to do it?
I guess.
What do you having, like, a day lunch?
You know what? Honestly, it feels like you're bribing him to date me, and that feels awful.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of the whole
Well,
point
yeah,
of
I
the
mean,
segment. I don't know.
We always
Michelle.
offer to pay. It's not just this situation.
Yeah, but the way he said yes to that just to get like a free lunch is like, I don't know. That feels bad.
So you don't want to date now? Is that what you're saying, Michelle?
It sort of seems like he's kind of a wussy if he can't handle this. I'm not a big person, you know?
I'm sorry I didn't fight you when you were asleep.
Me too.
Sorry I didn't sleep fight you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll take lunch for two if that's the option.
No, Ryder, that's not how it works, man. So I'm sorry, no second date for either of you, but it sounds like, Michelle, you didn't want one anyway now, so.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I enjoyed our time together. I'm sorry you're missing out on more of me.
All right. Well, have a good one.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The laundromat is a great place to meet women. Great place. Yeah.
Ow.
You don't even really have to talk to them. You just walk up, start folding their underwear. And it's always a conversation starter. Even if they're not there, like say they left the laundromat for a second and you see their stuff's done, you just start folding their undies.
It's always good to probably sniff them, too. That's probably a nice move.
Well,
Well,
you got to make sure they're clean, I guess. I'm assuming that's what Pete did to meet the girl that he met at a laundromat that's not calling him back. Pete, did you use the old I'm going to fold your undies trick or something different?
A little different.
Oh.
Haven't gotten to the underwear part yet.
thank God, Pete. Yeah.
How did you meet this girl at the laundromat?
Well, I'm doing the thing, poured some detergent in the machine, and then I hear this woman's voice say, "You're using way too much detergent."
The disrespect. How upset were you when she said that to you?
Well, I said, yeah, no, I've been doing this a while, so I'm fine. I never have a problem with my laundry. Thank you. And then I turn around, and there she is, and she's really cute.
Okay. Because if she wasn't cute, you'd probably be like, get the hell away from me, lady. Tell me how to do my laundry. Yeah. You're like, you're cute. You're like, oh, well, why don't you just instruct me slowly how to do it in a soft voice?
Yeah, so I didn't mind it when she was giving me advice. And then it occurred to me that she was maybe, I don't know, initiating contact.
Not maybe. That is like a definite she's hitting on you, and she's looking for a way to get in on the conversation.
All right, well, I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree. So,
okay. So did you finally realize, oh, maybe she's flirting with me and I shouldn't be pissed at her for critiquing?
Yes, yeah. I told her that I'd start taking notes, and if she would continue, giving me a lesson, I was all ears.
That's a ballsy move on her part. I give her props. Was she the one that then asked you out on a date?
No. What happened was our laundry cycles were on the same, time frame. And I realized that, hey, rather than sit around here and watch the laundry dry, why don't we go down the street and grab a drink?
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Like,
so you guys went down the street and grabbed a beer or something while you waited for your laundry to finish up.
Yeah. Had a couple beers each, and it was nice, It was easier to talk in a bar. It was like a more familiar environment for me. So,
Did you guys seem to click, though?
Yeah, totally. We, hung out there. Then when we went back to the laundromat, we kept talking, and I thought it was going well.
Yeah.
I don't know. She did give me her number.
Okay.
But then, all right, so truth be told,
You stole her underwear. You stole her underwear.
No, Jubal.
You start with truth be told and you're around her laundry. I know exactly what you're about to say.
No, I didn't make the underwear move then.
What'd you do?
Please tell me at
so
some
dumb?
point you got your hands on her underwear.
No, Jubal.
Get over the underwear,
I
Jubal.
can't.
I don't know why you're so hung up on women's panties.
Because what guy isn't?
Not all of us.
She did. I did see it.
Nice. All right. Sweet.
Oh my God.
Well, anyway, what I was about to tell you was that, we'd had a couple beers, and I thought I'd be funny, and, who knew there was laundry humor? Actually, there probably isn't, but I started making jokes about big loads of laundry and, oversized machines for extra big loads. And
so you were making, dirty jokes based on laundry terms?
Pretty much the only one I could think of was the big loads.
Why does that sounds
Big
even
loads?
worse? That sounds even more creepy than taking her underwear.
I know I shouldn't have done it, but I had a couple of beers in me, and I was a little tipsy, and I thought it would work.
I don't even really get the joke either.
Don't explain it, Jubal.
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
explain it.
Loads of laundry.
Yes.
Big loads.
I still don't get.
Oh, Brooke,
All
you're
right.
so blossom,
Hey, text
man.
in 78592 in graphic detail. If you understand what he's joking about, describe it for Brooke. Otherwise, we'll move on. So you were making those jokes.
Well, yeah, I made a few of the jokes, and then, she gives me this weird look, like, are you kidding me? And so I stopped, and...
But she still gave you her number post bad laundry joke.
Actually, let me see. I can't... It might have been before, like, when we were at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
So you just have her number. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your laundry date?
We've actually talked once over the phone.
Okay.
And that went pretty well. So then, like, a couple days later, I texted her, and she didn't reply.
Why would you have her on the phone and not make plans to see each other again? Like, what was the point of the phone call?
Well, we did try to make plans, but she wasn't sure what her schedule was coming up, so we decided to hold off and make plans a little later.
So what do you think the reason is that she's not calling you back?
Well, I'd like to say I had no idea, but it's probably the really crummy jokes I was trying out.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and find out why she's not getting back to you in your second date update, okay?
All right, sounds great, man.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, Pete met a girl named Christy at a laundromat. They didn't really have a date scheduled, but they met there while their laundry was getting done and everything else. They went and had some beers. Pete thinks that she's not calling him back because when they got back to the laundromat, he was a little tipsy and was making jokes about, there's giant loads in there.
Which I cannot believe what that means. That is disgusting.
Yeah, we explained to Brooke what it means, and so he was making jokes like that, and he thinks that kind of turned her off, like maybe it was a bit much.
Yeah.
And I think your problem, Pete, isn't necessarily that you were joking about stuff like that, but you went with that instead of like jokes about things getting stiff with starch. You know?
Dude,
that's the comedy gold when it comes to laundromat jokes.
Could have gone that route, and I didn't.
Would have worked way better for you, man. Yeah, exactly.
Pete, I think that you could be the laundromat creeper, and you're just not owning up to it at this point.
I was just tipsy. I'm not weird, really. I swear.
Yeah, right. Trust me, if you're making jokes like that at a laundromat to a girl you first met, you're creepy.
Thank you.
I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone and find out if that is the reason why, though. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Christy, please?
This is Christy.
Hey, Christy. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Sorry about being so spirited in the, hey, Christy. I didn't mean to freak you out there. How are you doing?
No, who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you recently had an interaction with one of our listeners, and they emailed us to see if we get a hold of you.
Oh, my God.
And I say interaction because this is less of a date and just more of like you met a guy and he really likes you and is wondering why you're not calling him back. His name is Pete.
Oh, yeah.
You two bonded at a laundromat.
Yeah. He wanted you to call me?
Yes, he did. He says that since you guys met at the laundromat, you guys clicked and had a good time, and you've talked a little bit, but now you're not returning any of his phone calls or texts, and he would love to see you again. Is there any reason that you're not calling Pete back?
Oh, I don't think there's a connection.
That's a nice way to put it, you know?
Let me ask you a question then. So you don't think there was a connection. Was it the jokes that he was making after you guys got back from your little break to go get beers? Kind of off-color jokes.
It was definitely like it didn't help him.
Yeah, no kidding.
I just got a weird vibe from him.
Did he come off as creepy? Because when I found out what those jokes were, a guy you just met, that is nasty.
Well, it's more that I don't know him.
You know, I mean, like, everybody tells dirty jokes.
Right.
And it's like, especially when we start drinking. But then I went home and I did a search for him on my computer and everything changed.
Whoa.
Oh, no, he is creepy, isn't he?
What did you find online that made you change your mind? Now I'm really curious.
Nothing.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, he's a vapor. There is nothing about him. It's weird. You know, everybody has something about themselves.
Wait a minute.
online.
You're saying, like, I thought for sure you were going to say, oh, I found a record where he's not allowed 15 feet near schools or something. You're saying that you are upset that you couldn't find anything at all.
I'm saying it's weird to not have any presence on social media or anything.
Oh,
it's
so
weird.
So he didn't have a Facebook, a Twitter, Instagram, any of that?
None.
And that weirds you out?
I feel like I can't trust a person who has zero presence on the internet. And so I actually asked him, you know, like, do you have a Facebook? And he said he didn't. And that's when I'm done with him.
What?
Wow, that quick. So that's all it takes with you is to not have a Facebook, and you don't even have a chance, huh?
Somebody who is trying not to be found on the internet has something to hide, and I don't want to find out what they're hiding.
Yeah, I guess I understand. I meet people that are always like, I don't do Facebook. I don't, and I'm always like, what are you? A mass murderer? I can't trust you.
I think this would be like a godsend to find a guy that wasn't on social media at all. Like the two guys I know that have zero social media presence are both like construction worker guys who just aren't around computers very much.
Sketchy construction.
They're not sketchy.
Yep. They're burying bodies. They're burying bodies out there.
Even construction workers go home and get on Facebook and say,
They have
what's
better
up?
things to do with their time. They're not wasting all their time on social media and stalking people.
Like I said, burying bodies at the construction site. That's what they're doing.
See?
I'd like to find out what he's hiding. Aren't you a little curious?
No, I don't want to know at all, and I'm worried about it now that we've talked about it.
Do you really think like he's a killer or something? Like what do you think
He
could
might be.
All right, well
I mean, he hangs out at laundromats.
Yeah, that is true. He hangs out at laundromats, doesn't have a Facebook. The guy clearly cannot be trusted. I do appreciate you telling us why you won't call him back, but I do need to let you know that Pete is actually on the other line listening and would love to talk to you.
Seriously?
Yep. Say hi, Pete.
That's the reason you didn't call me back?
Look, I'm sorry you had to hear that, but it's obvious you're hiding something if you don't even have a Facebook or, I mean, I just am not interested.
If you want to get to know me, talk to me. That's how you get to know me.
Well, I mean, we did hang out, and what I found out about was how big a loads you think you have. So, I mean...
I just think that's
Why don't you have a Facebook then?
I don't have one because I don't believe in
Because you're hiding something.
No, I just don't think my opinion matters that much in the greater scheme of things. So why should I, like, blab it about?
You don't think your opinion matters?
Well, I mean, you know, you look at most of the stuff on Facebook, and, you know, it's like people are posting things that really don't matter in the big scheme of things.
How do you know what people are putting on Facebook if you don't have one? You're probably one of those weirdos that has a fake account and just watches everybody.
Pete, are you one of those weirdos that just watches people on the internet?
No.
Are you hiding anything?
No.
Are you married or something, Pete? Or, you know...
No, I'm not married.
I don't know.
You're hearing from Pete right now. The reason he doesn't have a Facebook is he just doesn't like it.
It's the 21st century. If you don't have a presence online, you're hiding something, I'm done with this.
What? Oh, she hang up?
Yeah, she's gone. Hey, Pete, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just...
That was strange.
Yeah, she seems to have a little bit of a complex about people not on social media.
Yeah.
So you're not hiding anything?
No. I mean, I'm not telling everything either, you know.
What is that?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, Pete? Now it does sound shady.
You know, everybody has secrets, right?
Yeah.
That's part of being a human being, and not everything in my life is everybody's business.
Okay, why are you sounding creepy again, man?
He does sound like Sketchy Pete right now.
You do.
If I was dating Christy, I wouldn't be dating exclusively. Let's put it that way.
Okay. You're still like Pete. You're not helping your case at all. You trying to explain why you don't use Facebook is sounding creepier and creepier by the minute.
See, this is why social media is not good. If you post anything, the other women you're dating, get the wrong idea.
Yeah, get the idea that you're cheating on them.
So Christy was right. So Christy was right then, Pete.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with dating multiple people?
It's fine if you're honest with them, but it's like you're hiding it and then hoping that they don't meet the other person. Like,
no, if I was dating exclusively, I'd tell somebody that, but I don't. I don't date exclusively right now.
But Christy was right. You are hiding something.
No, I'm not hiding it.
Yes, you are. You just admitted to it.
Well, she didn't ask me.
All right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, this girl is crazy. Sometimes people don't have Facebook because they choose not to be a part of the drama that it brings. Wow. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Talking about the second date update. Pete wanted us to call this girl named Christy. He thought he wasn't getting a call back because of a very bad joke he made when they first met at a laundromat. It involved a joke about having big loads.
Okay.
And he thought that's the reason she wasn't calling back, but that's not why she wasn't calling back. She wasn't calling back because she looked him up online, like most people do after they meet somebody, and found that he didn't have a Facebook. So she knew that something was wrong, and he was a serial killer or worse.
I feel like I went through so many emotions here because then I was like, well, you're crazy, lady. I mean, that's ridiculous. But then at the end, Pete was all weird and like acting like, well, I'm not telling everything and I wouldn't be dating exclusively.
Yeah, Pete didn't want to have a Facebook because he wants to date around and doesn't want people knowing that he's dating around, I guess.
Yeah.
So he still is hiding something by not having a Facebook. That's why I don't trust people who aren't on social media these days.
I agree with you, Jubal. I don't. You have to have at least one, at least Instagram or Twitter.
Even my grandparents are on social media.
Are they really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line.
That's impressive.
I know. They friend request me and I always deny it. Like, no.
I just want it to be Granny in a bikini on a beach taking selfies.
Yeah. So if grandparents are on Facebook and you're like young and not on there, then what is wrong with you?
Oh,
I'm
come
always
on.
like, you're hiding something. It's the same thing when I meet people who still have a flip phone.
Yeah, what are you doing?
What is your deal? All right.
You feel like it's some sort of like throwaway phone and they're making deals on the side. Yeah.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today probably knows why he's not getting a call back because in his email it said, hey guys, I need help. I called my date an idiot and now I need to apologize.
Oh, yeah.
That's usually going to ensure that somebody's not going to call you after a date when you call them an idiot. What's up, Chris? How are you?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Idiot.
We'll get to you calling your date an idiot in just a second. But first, what's the idiot's name?
But her name is Babette.
Okay, I did, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Where did you meet Babette?
I met Babette out of the club, and I don't always meet women at a club. It's always so difficult, so loud and everything. But I instantly hit off with her. It's weird.
Okay, did you use a line or anything to approach her? Or?
I don't have to really use lines. I just kind of use some swagger, you know?
Yeah, just call him an idiot a few times and then it's putty in your hands.
Oh, man. No, I'll get to that part, all right? At first, it was great. We're talking, we're dancing. We weren't even drunk. We had, like, one drink, and I found out that she had a bunch of mutual friends of mine. I mean, literally, like, 100 friends in common on Facebook.
Whoa.
I mean, and they're, like, real friends, though. People, like, I really see.
All 100 of them?
Maybe half. Maybe
Okay.
half of them.
Yeah, that's Facebook.
All right, so you had a lot in common with her.
Yeah, and it just felt right. And for a while, we went back to my place, had a very great night. Woke up early and had breakfast. Oh, sorry.
So I know. I was just wondering. She stayed the night then.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to brag, but like it was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the swagger again. I'm
It's
guessing.
the swagger. It was nice. It was really. I didn't even use the word lovely, frankly.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
sweet.
you
That's
had
nice.
a lovely evening, and then she woke up at your place the next day. And when did the idiot thing happen?
All right, it wasn't like I woke up and called her an idiot. All right, we had breakfast.
You enjoy your night, idiot?
Good morning, idiot.
Yeah.
That's not what happened, guys.
Okay.
All right, I woke up and she woke up, and we went and got breakfast, and We walked around and just were hanging. It was easy. It was just like I felt it.
When you say you felt it, I mean, are you thinking that this could have turned into a relationship for you?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
She just felt like someone I want to hang out with, just be around.
Mm-hmm.
I even brought it up with her. I even was just half joking, but really kind of being serious, asking her if she could see us in the future together.
All right, and did she seem down with that?
Yeah, she smiled and she said, sure. And it was nice. And then we were just laughing about it and talking about, like, what happens when we get together? Who does what chores?
Oh, okay. So you're really talking future stuff together.
I was just kind of joking at first, and then we got into it because, she likes to cook. I do dishes. So it's the perfect combination there. And she works in finance and better with money, so I'll do the yard work.
Okay.
You make the money. I'll make things pretty for you.
Yeah, but we got over a bunch of stuff, just joking about it. But then I brought up laundry, and at first it was kind of playful, but she didn't like laundry, doesn't. She really doesn't.
Like to a point where she was getting upset about it?
It's like her whole demeanor changed. She was this amazing, amazing woman, and then I bring up laundry, and it was like I mentioned somebody murdering her father back in
She got that mad just at the thought of maybe doing laundry one day in a relationship with you.
To be fair, she explained that it was because her ex-boyfriend just kind of leached off her and made her do it. So I get that. I get that. She doesn't want another situation where some guy's just making her do clothes. And I'm not that guy. That's not what I was trying to say. It just kind of came out that way. And then as we were joking a little more about the laundry, I thought joking she was getting serious. I was like, oh, you're just being an idiot.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, then that's when you called your date an idiot, and probably the reason she's not calling you back.
I wasn't trying to call her a real idiot.
Yeah, but it sounds like what you were saying is you have to do the laundry in a relationship. You're the woman, and now I think that if you disagree with that, you're an idiot.
No, it's that she's making this big deal about doing laundry. It's our first time hanging out. We met the night before, and we're just talking about small things. And I called her an idiot because she's making a big deal about something that's not a big deal. It's laundry.
Yeah, and now she's making a big deal about getting called an idiot, probably.
That never feels good when you're on the defense already. Now you're an idiot for being too emotional over a subject that we brought up. Like, I get what you were saying, but I can also see where on her side it would make her angry.
I didn't think about it that way. That makes me want to apologize even more because I want to let her know. Heck, I'd even do all the laundry.
Hey, that's good.
What was her reaction after you said that? Did she instantly get pissed?
Yeah, that's when the date ended. She had to go. She had
Really?
Yeah, she had to do some work.
No, she didn't.
Wow,
Yeah, she didn't have to do
laundry.
anything.
Yeah.
She just had to get out of there.
I know, but I felt like I lost my charm at that point, so I couldn't really fight
You
back.
guys hung out for almost 24 hours, it sounds like, and then suddenly you get into a fight over laundry that hasn't even happened.
It was really stupid, and I realized that I'm the idiot in this whole thing, so I was just hoping you guys could maybe help me get out of this.
All right, well, we can try. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Guys, thank you so much. I really hope you can help save us.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, let's call this idiot.
Oh, my
Just
gosh.
joining us for today's second date update, Chris is on the phone, and the idiot that we're about to call, her name's Babette. Why am I calling her an idiot? Because Chris did on their date. Apparently they met at a club. They had a really great night together. Chris actually said he enjoyed it and thought it was a wonderful evening. They spent the night together, and the next day they went to breakfast, and they were talking about stuff, even like discussing future plans if they were to actually get in a relationship. And at some point, they got on the topic of chores, and then laundry came up, and Chris called her an idiot, and now he hasn't heard from her since. Chris, are you about ready to get her on the phone?
Yes, but let me make a couple things clear because I had to tell my side of the story fully, okay? First off, I should have called you guys sooner because it's been about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So,
Oh, it's been a while, okay.
yeah, I thought maybe I'd hear from her. I texted her a couple times, but nothing. So that's why I finally gave in. And also, if I didn't make it clear, I'm pretty sure she's like my perfect match.
Oh, that's really sweet. You like really dumb people then. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Chris. I guess my thing is like, I assume you apologize via text, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I just don't know why she would hold such a grudge over this.
Yes.
You and me both. That's why I called you guys.
Yeah, most people like it when you call them an idiot on the first date.
No, but if you apologize, usually it's something you should be able to get past. It may be a red flag that you guys can't.
Yeah, I hope not. I'm really into her, guys. I'm really into her.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can help make things better, okay? Here we go.
All right, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Babette, please?
This is she.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm good. What is this about?
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And one of our listeners actually emailed us about you.
Wait, somebody contacted you about me?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
His name is Chris. And I guess it's been about 2 weeks since you guys hung out.
Okay.
You remember going out with Chris?
Yeah, I remember.
Are you still mad at Chris? Because you sound kind of angry in your voice.
Yeah, I'm not happy about it.
Is it because he called you an idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
I hear that turns people off sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I'm actually surprised that he told you guys that he did that.
Yeah, he told us all about your date, and I guess he feels really bad, too, that he called you an idiot.
He meant it
and
playfully.
he said he's tried to apologize to you and everything, but you just are not returning any of his text messages or phone calls.
Yeah, I'm not going to, because somebody who calls you an idiot on the first time that you meet after you just spent the night with them, I mean, I don't, like, what else is to come from that?
But wait, hold on, though. I mean, like, he said that you guys got into an argument about future laundry chores, and you were getting really heated about it, and that's when he called you an idiot. And what he meant was, like, you're being an idiot that we're getting so worked up over this. Still, not a nice thing to say, I get it, but you have no way or room for forgiveness there?
I mean, I just feel like this is not how I expect to be treated and how I want to be treated. So why am I going to set the bar so low so that someone like this can basically be, like, verbally abusive to me?
Okay, I feel like verbal abuse there is going a little bit far.
Okay, but he just, triggered me, and it all went back to doing my most hated chore. I hate laundry so much. I didn't go to school all these years to, like, do laundry for somebody.
So did he actually say that he wanted you to do his laundry?
I mean, not exactly, but it was kind of implied.
But I think he was trying to be cute. Like, look we're going to have a life together. Isn't this cute? And we're talking about our future.
I know, but I hate laundry.
Yeah.
Like, I hate laundry.
I feel you on that one.
I mean, I think everyone hates laundry.
Honestly, you guys, it doesn't matter anymore. I actually met somebody else who does not talk about laundry. So I've moved on.
All right, well, maybe you can put it in the present for just a second because Chris is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
What?
Babette, is that true? Are you
Oh my
already seeing
God.
another guy?
Yeah, I am actually. And he's nice and he's sweet and he's less argumentative than you and he doesn't talk about chores.
I mean, first off, I'm sweet and I'm kind and I'm willing to do chores. It was just a little cute conversation. Have you even talked to this guy about doing dishwashing? Because I'll dishwash all
We
day.
haven't talked about that.
Oh, well, maybe you should. If you're going to spend the rest of your life with this guy, you might want to get these
I'm not
things out.
saying, I'm not saying that I am marrying this guy. I'm just saying I met somebody who makes me feel like he is safer.
Yeah, Chris, I also feel like you move a little fast in relationships. Like, I always thought I used to move fast, but damn. Like, one date you're already talking about laundry, and then she starts dating a guy for what? How long have you been dating this new dude, Babette?
We've only been on a couple of dates, but I can actually already tell that he is a less intense person than Chris is, so...
Yeah, I mean, and Chris is already assuming that you're going to marry this guy.
Yeah, Chris, what is that?
I wasn't assuming that she's going to marry him. I'm just saying, we had something real. And I thought, you might be very special for me. And I'm willing to compromise here, okay? How about I do the whites?
What?
You do the colors.
No, dude.
Chris, are you not understanding or hearing what she's saying? It's not about who's doing whites and who's doing colors. It's about you chilling out a little bit and stop having hypothetical fights.
Yeah, Chris, why are we even talking about laundry still? I mean, we had this conversation
2 weeks ago, and we're still talking about it now. On the radio, for that matter.
Yeah, because I'm apologizing, and I'm telling you that I'll do half the laundry. I'll even fold it. I'll fold it, too.
I don't think it's about the laundry anymore, Chris.
But she's saying it is.
No, she's not. She's saying that that's what sparked the red flags that came up for her, that you're too much.
And I'm willing to pick up those red flags and wash them. Like I'm saying.
Oh, my God.
Don't mix them with the white ones. So you got a pink flag, and then everything's all messed up. Yeah, then you're sending some weird signals.
He is funny. I'll give him that. He is funny.
I'm not trying to be funny, okay? I'm trying to be very serious about something that felt so right and so real that's getting ruined by a stupid little argument. I'm willing to do what it takes.
Chris, I've moved on, and I just need you to know that I told this new guy about our argument, and he told me that he loves to do the laundry.
Oh, wow, Chris.
No one loves doing laundry. That's a lie. You are lying.
That's a lie. Now I'm a liar. Now I'm a liar.
I don't mean it in a mean way, but you're lying. I'm just saying. Like, he's a liar, you're a liar.
I can now see why things unraveled so quickly on your date, Babette.
I don't know what else to say at this point.
You know what you could say, Babette? You could say that you go on another date with Chris. We'll pay for it. Would you like to go out with Chris again?
Even if he were to do my laundry for me, I would still not go out on another date with him.
Okay.
You know what? You are an idiot.
Stand by it.
Exactly.
Good call, Babette. Good call.
Do you see what I mean, you guys? This is why he is not the right match for me.
Yeah, you called it.
Look, again, I'm sorry. It's just it's my emotions because you're the one, and I feel so strongly about you, and it just comes out in me calling you an idiot sometimes.
He just loves you, Babette, when you're not being an idiot. That's all.
All right, I think I've reached my quota about talking about laundry and idiot, so I have to.
All right.
Thanks so much for calling.
Yeah. Thank you, Babette. Chris, sorry, man. No second date.
Guys, I'm shocked. I don't know. Where do we go from here? How are we going to get her back?
I
No.
don't think we are. I
Yeah.
think we're going to live our lives alone without Babette, Chris.
You need to give up on that
Yeah.
dream.
All right. Well, plenty of other idiots in the sea, right, guys?
I guess so.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 said, I don't know why she was so upset. I love doing laundry. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Chris wanted to call this girl Babette. They met at a club and hung out all night, even had breakfast the next day. And Chris thought the reason he wasn't getting a call back was because at one point during their date, they were discussing future plans, like if they actually had a long relationship. And chores came up in the conversation. And Chris said that he would do the dishes if she did the laundry, which made her very upset.
Yeah.
And then that made him upset, and he called her an idiot. But he thought it was just playful banter. And then we got her on the phone and found out that she was actually very offended when he called her an idiot and said that she hates doing laundry so much it completely ruined their first date. She also wasn't calling Chris back because apparently she's been dating another dude who she says is less argumentative, and they don't talk about laundry at all, which is probably a good thing.
Laundry's the trigger.
Well,
Yeah.
You know it's going to be an issue, though, if you're already fighting about chores that haven't even begun yet,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Like,
Chris was heartbroken though, and did want another date. He said he'd even chip in and do some of the laundry.
oh, wow.
But
Thanks, Chris.
she said no.
Imaginary laundry.
Yeah, so they're not going out again. Remember,
This is the first date I can think of in a while where the police actually got involved.
What? Oh, no.
I know-
That's not good.
Well, I know personally I deal with a lot of men in uniform.
I bet
so
you do.
I'm kind of curious about this situation, if it was more of a confrontational police thing or more of a mutually agreed upon police guy with a boombox
That's not-
breaking into a room and doing a dance sort of situation, because that's the bad boy that I'm thinking of.
I mean, it's the bad boy I want, too, but it's probably not when
Maybe-
people say police.
Maybe I'm wrong here, but let's ask Lauren, who's emailed us for help today. What's up, Lauren?
Hi, guys.
Did the police officer have rip-away pants?
Oh, my God, no.
It's too bad. It's too bad, Lauren.
Give us a little clarity here. Tell us about the guy that you went out with. What's his name?
His name is Cameron.
Okay, and is Cameron the cop?
No, he is not the cop. He was, in fact, my date who got the cops called on him.
Whoa.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
How do you know Cameron? Where'd you meet him?
I met Cameron on Bumble.
Wait, I mean, it couldn't have been that bad if you're calling for a second date.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, so I'm just kind of worried about Cameron. I guess I just have to tell
Okay,
you.
tell us what happened
Okay.
when you and Cameron met.
Yes, because this sounds juicy.
I like it.
We talked for a while on Bumble, and like all good things. I enjoyed the conversation, and he was a foodie like I am, but he liked weird food. So we were talking about it, and I was like, hey, I like weird stuff like chocolate covered potato chips. Not too weird.
That's not weird. That's good food.
I have never had a chocolate covered potato chip, and I want one right now.
It's really
I haven't either.
interesting.
Yeah.
Really? Because like salty and sweet together.
Oh, yeah, it's
Exactly.
So what did you do? Did you go to like the fair for your date?
No, we didn't go to the fair, but we did the next best thing. We went to like a weird restaurant who like gave us salty and sweet combos, you know?
Ooh, nice. That's kind of
Fusion
fun.
place.
All right.
I mean, it's cool too because you have a shared interest. You're both really into food, so
Yeah.
there's obviously probably something to talk about when you're at the table.
Always good to have some common ground.
Just what you're eating?
Yeah. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's really interesting to people who are into food.
I'm into it. I love it. I'm like, oh, can you taste the texture and this and the contrasts and stuff?
All right.
so what was it like when you met him?
Well, when I met him, he looked nice. Like he was better than online. Like he was a little bit more built. Like his arms were bigger.
Well, isn't that
There
a little?
you go.
It's a little salty, sweet surprise for you right there.
I think more guys should post bad pics of themselves, so then when you show up to the date, you
No,
look hotter.
it's already hard to find some to swipe to. Don't do that.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
That
so
is
you're off to
good.
a good start
You-
even before you even talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we ordered, and
Good.
I just thought that it was really nice of him, you know, but I wanted to get up and wash my hands. So I had to get up and leave the table.
Okay,
Okay.
that seems pretty normal. I don't even know why that's part of the.
Well, here's the reason why I'm telling you that I did that.
Okay.
Because when I came back, it was like a movie.
What do you mean?
Cameron was fist fighting the waiter.
Whoa!
Wait,
I
he was
did not
like
see
he was in a
this.
physical fight with your waiter.
Like throwing bows and arms and stuff like that.
Oh,
and just like before I got to the table, Cameron decked the waiter. Like real life hits him in the face.
Oh, my
I
God.
told you I wanted a lemon in my water.
Oh my God! What were you doing?
what
what,
did-
what was going through your mind?
Did you turn on Instagram Live?
Yeah, world star.
Jeffrey.
I didn't even think to like touch my phone or anything. I just was trying to get up and rush out. And Cameron at the same time is telling me that we have to leave, but the managers and the supervisor saying we're going to call the police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you telling
See
Cameron
why.
there's no we? There's no we. I'm going on my own.
Right. That's exactly what I tell him. As we're like rushing out of the restaurant, I'm telling him, he's like, come on, follow me. We got to go this way. But I'm not sure what he did or like where he's going. And this is our first date. I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. If it was him who started it, them who started it. I just know the police is on the way.
Well,
That's crazy.
well, like, what do you think happened?
That's what I asked him when we were outside and like when everything was going on. And I'm saying, Cameron, I need to know what's going on. What did you do? What's going on? And he just like, he didn't even answer me. He's just like, come this way.
Oh, he's
Wait,
trying to run?
Did you follow him?
No, I did not go with him. I went the other way, hopped in an Uber, and went my own way.
Okay,
Why
so
are you on the phone with us? Why do you want to call him again?
yeah, I'm confused.
Well, I mean, I'm partially wanting to find out what happened to him because, you know, since I hit him up and be like, hey, are you okay? Did you get caught by the cops? Like, I never got a response from him.
Well, you never know. He could have been defending your honor. The guy could have said something
No,
about you, and
no,
he was a stand-up
no.
gentleman.
It's
There's
possible.
no, like that's such old school way of thinking.
Oh, really, Brooke? You want to fight about
Yeah.
it? Stand up for the show's honor right now.
I mean, I'm just saying you don't need anyone to defend your honor. Am I right?
No, not that way. Not when your cops are getting called.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to go to jail for that.
So you have reached out to him via text or via phone call, and he's not answering you.
I have. I've done both just to see, you know, if he was like I said, in jail or what.
Yeah,
It's just out of general concern to be like, hey, what happened? Because, you know, I don't know the story. I don't know what happened. I don't know why.
And you're hoping. I mean, let's be honest. You're hoping it's something forgivable so you can go out again because he was really
He was
cute.
Okay.
I'm hoping that it was just a misunderstanding or something.
Dude,
Oh my
this is cool.
God.
This is like the people's court.
Yeah, well, I want to know what happened. We're gonna put you on hold, play a song,
here we go.
and then we're gonna call that bad boy for you, Lauren.
yeah.
We're gonna call up Cameron and ask him, "What did you do, you naughty boy?"
Okay.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna do it right after this. You want a first date packed with drama? filled with chaos and intensity, you came to the right place.
Oh my God, you're so right today. That's not even an oversell.
Because one of our listeners, Lauren, went to a restaurant and without warning, she excused herself to go wash her hands.
Wait, no, that's not the dramatic
She
part.
adjusted the left faucet and then the right one till she found the perfect temperature, and those germs on her hands didn't stand a chance.
That's not why
it
you're losing
was madness.
You are having a hard time reading the storyline.
And then, when she finally came out of the bathroom, she found her date Cameron fist fighting their waiter.
You just threw that in at the end.
And the cops were called, and afterwards Cameron tried to convince her to run down the street with him. She said, no thanks, I don't want to do that. But now she's curious, because after the date, she's been trying to get a hold of Cameron to figure out what happened, what caused that fight, and he's not responding. So she's hoping that we can step in and figure out those answers for her. Isn't that right?
Nickel every time someone fist fought the waiter.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be a millionaire.
Honestly, I am so invested in this. It's been a long time since I've been this excited about calling someone.
It's pretty good.
I mean, and the thing is, there's not a lot on the line for you, right? Like, he either turns out to be a total jerk, which good riddance, or he turns out to have a great excuse and you get to go out again.
Okay, but he's not a jerk. I had fun with him for at least like half an hour before all of this happened.
Yeah.
So
He went a full 30 minutes without fighting somebody.
yeah.
He's a pretty good guy.
Without punching one waiter in the face.
That's
You're
pretty
right.
cool.
You're right.
He hit a busser, but it wasn't the waiter.
Yeah, I mean, let's give him some credit. All right, so I think we're ready to give Cameron a call. Are you ready to do this, Lauren?
I am ready.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Here we go. I'm going to dial his number right now.
Hello?
Hey, I'm looking for Cameron.
Who's calling?
My name's Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning, otherwise known as Detective Garcia.
Oh, God. Stop it.
Okay.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, sir, if you have a moment.
Radio detective?
I don't really have a lot of time now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll
He's
make
not laughing.
I'll make this quick. We were told that you went on a date recently with a woman named Lauren. Is that true?
You're a detective?
That's right.
You want to know if I went on a date? What kind of detective are you?
I'm a detective of love.
He's
I'm trying
not
to get
a
to the bottom of this case.
detective. We're a radio show. You're going to
Oh.
get arrested for, like, impersonating a police officer or something.
I am a real officer of romance.
You are an officer of romance.
All right, Lieutenant.
Look, Cameron, we're doing something called a second date, okay?
Okay.
It's where if one of our listeners goes out with someone and afterwards, if that person isn't calling them back, they can email us to reach out for them to help them figure out what's really going on. And so Lauren went out with you. She had a pretty good time with you up until some chaos ensued. And she's been having a hard time getting a hold of you afterwards, and she's worried.
I like Lauren, but it was just a bad night. I really don't want to talk about that night.
Okay. Well, no, she agrees it was a bad night, but when she was talking about you, she had glowing things to say about how handsome you were and how nice you were.
Well, if Lauren thinks so, then that's true.
Okay. I mean, honestly, Cameron, from the time that we've talked, you sound like a nice guy, and I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
You're right. It was a misunderstanding.
Okay.
Okay, good. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to clear the air.
And I think Lauren is, like, open to hearing what happened. I mean, she's very confused, obviously. Can you imagine being her, like, coming out of the bathroom and seeing your date fighting the waiter?
Well,
I'm sure you can imagine it. He was there.
Well, I'm just saying from her perspective.
He was really involved.
I mean, like, you knew what happened. She still has no clue.
Can we ask?
And she wants to forgive you. She wants to, see you again and move past this.
but if I tell you guys, it just makes me look bad.
Well, we already think you're a guy who got in a fight and ran from the cops. So
I mean, help us understand. Because I want to be on your team, especially since I heard you have huge arms.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. I was talking to another person at a different table. The waiter came right up in my face, directly in my face, and rudely told me that I was supposed to be on a date with someone else and that he thought it was rude that I was trying to give my business card to another person at the next table.
Okay, well, is this other person that you were talking to, are they a woman?
Yes, I gave her my business card. I'm a trainer.
So wait, so the waiter was interfering because the waiter saw that you were on a date,
Yeah.
thought you were trying to hit on another woman, and was trying to put a stop to it while your date was in the bathroom?
Yes, and he was arguing with me. He was saying, "Oh, you're not doing business," and you're not. He was basically right in my face after I told him to move on, and he was very rude, and he was a little aggressive.
Why would he care so much?
Well, same thing though. I mean, he thought he was sticking up for her.
Did you know the waiter? Did the waiter know?
I don't know. I didn't know that guy.
So wait,
I used to be a server, and
How
I'm a
did-
very chivalrous man.
But how does that lead to punching? Like, I still don't understand that. Like, you can be rude to someone and...
He was directly in my face. I told him several times to get out of my face, and he kept coming at me, so he ended up on the floor.
Sounds like you both are kind of
That escalated. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Did you tell Lauren any of this?
No, I didn't tell her what happened because I knew that if she saw I was trying to give my number to this hot blonde, that she would take it the wrong way. The same way the waiter blew it out of proportion.
Okay, so did you just say that she was hot blonde? Why didn't you slip that one in there?
She was good looking, but that's not a crime. I have a lot of clients that are good looking.
So you're saying you weren't asking the other woman out or trying to give her your number. It was totally professional.
No, it was professional. I have a lot of good-looking clients. You can check my website.
Okay.
I mean, all right. I'll hire a trainer that has good-looking clients. It means that they're training right, you know?
All right, well,
You make me look like that.
Cameron, I really appreciate you opening up and telling us your side of the story. I would really be interested to hear if Lauren believes you, because I didn't tell you this, but she's actually been on the other line listening, and she wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
That is a crock of
What?
Oh, coming in hot.
What are you talking about?
I cannot believe that that is his excuse and that he didn't tell me. So basically, he was trying to talk to another chick and somebody busted him and he punched somebody. Like,
See, I knew you'd react like this. Most women wouldn't understand that this is what I do for a living. I'm a trainer. I have a professional website.
I have a website.
Yes, I have the most attractive clients out of all the personal trainers in the entire country.
But in the 2
I
or
have
3 minutes that I
testimonials.
went to go wash my hands is not the time for you to talk to another female. Like, I don't blame that waiter. Maybe I should date his because he's got my back.
I mean, maybe.
Hey, I don't think the waiter was dateable because he's in the hospital still.
That is not something to brag about, Cameron.
Hold on, we weren't there. We don't know. This girl could have literally turned and said, "Oh, excuse me, are you a trainer?" I mean, the guy's probably
no,
fit.
who does that?
I'm actually with Jose on this one.
Jeff does it.
Yeah,
Are those
I
arms?
mean-
You must be a personal trainer.
Wow.
If he was,
I told him
if he
to remove
wasn't-
himself from my face, and he refused to.
I will say that the timing was bad, and I don't approve of the punching
mentioning
part. Okay, the
punch.
punching part I'm not into. But the passing his business card to a potential client,
No, why,
Oh, you don't do that.
why did he wait till I went to the bathroom to talk to her?
it's a good point.
Cameron, what do you have to say?
Well, the story is as I said it. I was trying to get a potential client.
Yo.
Okay, so wait.
Here's why I believe him.
And then he
didn't
got up
know-
in my face.
He didn't know she was on the line. He told us this story. Literally had no idea she was on the line. So he is telling the truth, in my opinion.
Okay, here's the question that will find it out.
Okay.
All right.
Have you contacted the hot blonde, and has it only been a professional relationship with her?
Oh, good question.
Absolutely not. I have not contacted the hotline, but she has hit me up 3 times.
Hey!
Oh.
For what? For what?
Exactly, because she was trying to. Oh.
Hit you up for what?
She wants to get training sessions.
Lauren, I think you should give him another chance. I think you should believe him.
Okay, you know.
I don't think we should believe him. He punched somebody and he almost made me go to jail. I wanted to see if he was going to say sorry. So what I was expecting for him to be like at least remorseful that he hit the guy. When I walked up, you were already like gonna punch him, but you've not even said anything about that. It was about a hot blonde. Get the fuck out of here.
Cameron,
None of us were there,
do you want to say
guys.
sorry?
I'm sorry that you were offended, but I'm telling you the truth. I actually was defending myself.
Okay, well,
wow,
it was.
I don't know.
It
That
wasn't
was not even an apology.
I mean, it was half of an apology. and with that said, I would
kind
love
of
to
a red
send you two
flag.
on a second date. We'll pay for it.
Oh, man.
Cameron, what do you say?
I'll be happy to go out on a second date.
Oh,
See?
okay.
He does like her.
I think maybe he wants the personal trainer even.
Yeah.
I did not say that. I don't mix business with pleasure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that a challenge?
Well, he is interested. Lauren, give him another shot.
Hell no.
Oh,
Yeah. It's all right. You set your boundaries.
No, he's
He
got a
crossed
hard
them.
body, but a soft heart. All right, well, Lauren, I'm sorry, but Cameron, I'm going to need your number, okay, bro?
Second date update.
We've got Mia on the phone for a second date update today. And Mia says she feels bad about what happened on her date.
Uh-oh.
Now, Mia, the rule is you only have to feel bad if you made them cry. So, did he cry?
No, he didn't cry.
All right, well, then you shouldn't feel bad, okay? Your conscience can be cleared, and you are free to go. You're welcome. Have a good day.
I don't know.
He's kidding.
It sounds like she's about to cry right now. Mia, it's a joke. Sorry, he's being sarcastic.
Not really, though.
Okay.
What'd
All
you
right.
do?
Well, listen.
Okay, maybe we should learn more before I jump to
Yeah.
conclusions,
Now
okay?
I want to know.
Tell
Come
us
on.
about this guy. What's his name?
His name is Steve.
Okay.
Sounds like a crier.
Well, no, he didn't cry. My friends at work actually set me up with him. He works for the company, but on a different floor, so I've actually never met him.
Oh, blind date. I always like to know, how are you feeling going into this blind date? Hopeful, doubtful?
Oh, I was feeling good. I was excited. You know, it's just been kind of like dry for me, and I was excited to get out there and like meet someone that my friends actually said was really cool, you know?
Okay. And were your friends right?
Yeah, he was like really cute, and we were talking at the bar, and I like to just kind of like talk about things right away about relationships. And
That's good to want to talk on a date. That's a positive.
no,
But not everything right away.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Exactly. Are you talking like you just opened it up with like, I have 4 exes. I'm over 3 of them, but one still having issues.
Oh, by the way, here's my number.
Yeah.
no, it's just funny, like how people think about relationships, I guess. And
Yeah.
I was asking him, we were talking, and I said, you know, I think that you should always share everything with your partner. Like in healthy relationships, you don't hide anything. You're really open about everything with each other.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah,
Totally.
but not everybody does. I can see why that's an important thing to talk about.
Are you saying you lie, Brooke, in your relationship? Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
So you think everything needs to be shared, no secrets.
Yeah, but then he said that he thinks it's not healthy to share everything, that there should be boundaries and certain things that you don't, that are off limits, basically.
Okay. I can see his point too. I mean,
if it's not important.
How did that sit with you?
I don't agree. I said if you're not sharing everything, then you're hiding something, and that's obviously going to poison the relationship.
Ooh,
you know?
I see.
So
This
wait,
is
did you guys start out your first date with your first couples argument?
That's what I was
This
gonna
is what
say.
it sounds like.
It wasn't an argument. It was just a spirited discussion, you know?
Sure. You're
we
like,
were-
give me your phone right now. Who are you texting?
I mean, that is a pretty intense way to start off a
Yeah.
date. Like, did things get lighter later?
No.
Oh.
I said, let's test it. And I pointed to a girl across the bar, and I said, do you think she's attractive?
Why would you need to know that in a relationship? That is
Mia.
a terrible question.
You want this date to go badly,
Yeah,
don't
no.
you?
Yeah, you're like
No,
confronting him.
I just wanted to show him what I was talking about, you know, prove my point. And then he said, I'm not answering that.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, way to go, Steve.
How could anyone answer that properly? If he says yes, then you're going to be mad, right? You're going to be jealous. If he says no, then you're going to think he's lying.
Well, no, if he's honest and says yes, she'll say, thank you for being honest.
I don't think so.
Or maybe he says yes, and then the girl comes and joins in on the date, and now it's a party.
Okay, now you're thinking like every other man.
Maybe the date could
Jeffrey.
go even
Yeah.
better.
Honesty pays off.
So what did he say?
Well, he said he wasn't going to answer it. And I told him, well, it's just a test. Let's just see how it plays out. And he was like, fine. Okay. She's a little attractive.
Okay.
All right.
Safe answer.
Did you hit him?
Did you hit him?
I said, what do you like about her?
Jeez, come on.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
What? Well, he's being so vague. He's not playing by the rules I'm setting up. He's
Well,
not being
maybe
honest.
he's probably just trying to be polite and not offend you by saying that there's this gorgeous woman over there, and he's noticing all these amazing things about her.
I'd rather he be honest and tell me that. That's the whole point I was trying to make. So I nudged him a little bit. I was like, so you probably want to sleep with her, right? Wouldn't you do that, right?
Oh, jeez.
Mia,
Look, I've had your back up to
This doesn't sound like a healthy relationship. This sounds like an unstable relationship already where you're incredibly jealous.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, will you just please shut up and let me finish?
Okay. Okay, finish, Mia.
Okay. So then I said, if you lie to me, Steve, I can tell. I'll be able to tell. So just tell me the truth. And so then he finally admitted, yes, I'd probably sleep with her. And I didn't think he was going to answer and say that. And it honestly, it like pissed me off.
Oh, no.
So you asked for the truth and then got pissed at it.
But she's trying to set the
Well,
boundaries.
I just didn't think he would answer at least that quick.
Yeah, I know, really rude.
Oh my
How
God,
rude,
Mia.
Steve.
So is that the end of your date? Like, did you guys continue to hang out? You're pissed at this point. What did you do?
Well, I got kind of quiet, and I mean, he could tell. He said sorry, and I told him it was okay to find someone attractive, but like, why would you say that you want to sleep with her?
It is not his fault. You shouldn't have asked the question,
Wait,
Mia.
hold on. This is probably why she feels bad, right?
Oh,
and that's
my
why she wants
God.
to call.
And then you were like, so you want to marry her too? You want to have babies with her too? You want to open a 401k with her?
Okay, stop being ridiculous right now. This is serious.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm being ridiculous. Okay.
So what happened next?
I mean, the date fizzled. It was done. I went home, and I mean, I just cried a lot. Not in front of him. I cried at home. And,
all right, Mia.
you know, I just feel bad how, we just paid for our drinks and left, and it was really awkward and weird. And I just feel bad about how everything went down. And I think I freaked him out because now he's not calling me back.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely freaked him out.
Are you feeling a little bit of remorse about how this all played out, though?
Yeah, duh. I feel bad, okay? How many times are you going to make me say it? Obviously, that's why I'm calling you guys.
Okay, no, you sound remorseful, I guess.
Oh, my God.
I'm just,
I told you.
Okay, so you want us to call Steve and you want to just explain or apologize or
Yeah,
what exactly are you looking to do here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know why he's not calling me back. And also, explain a little bit and tell him I feel bad and I don't want this to be the end of us.
Okay. And are you like, is your new standpoint that you're not going to ask those type of questions anymore?
Okay, stop asking me stupid questions. Can you just call and try to get me another date? That's why I called you guys.
All right.
All we want is
Okay.
honesty, guys.
No more questions. We're just gonna play a song. We'll come back. We'll call Steve and we'll try and get you a second date update.
Great.
Okay. Here we go. Hold on. If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, we've got Mia on the phone, and Mia is feeling regretful about how her first date played out.
Is she? Yeah. It's questionable, but okay.
I'm hesitant to even recap it because I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong and it'll make her mad. But the sticking point that happened on the actual date is the question, should you be honest and share everything with your significant other?
Absolutely everything.
That snowballed out of control.
Because her date, Steve, thought that some things need to be kept private in a relationship, but Mia disagrees and think you should always be 100% honest. So she tested that theory by asking her date point blank if he would sleep with a lady sitting across the bar from them. And poor Steve gave in and said yes.
Yeah.
Well, he was asked to be honest, right?
Well, that honest answer was a little too honest for Mia. And now here we are. Hard feelings on both sides. And Mia has said in her own special way that she feels remorse and she wants to make things right with Steve again. So Mia, what do you think? Was that recap accurate?
I mean, I guess those were the facts, but I don't really like your tone, guys. I feel like you're not really on my side, or...
I'm on your side. I'm trying.
I'm going to say, I am having a hard time, Mia. And I'll tell you why. It's not because I don't think that honesty is great. I just think that you're asking questions that don't matter in a relationship. Like, it doesn't matter if he's attracted to another woman. What matters is he's with you.
I guess that's your opinion. I disagree, and it matters to me. So you don't know my life. You don't know how I feel about things or what I've gone through. So maybe that works for you, but not for me.
I want to apologize, Mia, on behalf of Brooke. She is just in a really crabby mood today. She gets really upset whenever she hears people that sound like they're really in love and that they actually have a chance, and she gets really jealous and lashes out. So that's probably where it's coming from.
You're right.
Brooke,
yeah,
where's the apology?
I'm not apologizing.
Okay.
But Mia,
wow.
you know what?
Sorry, Mia.
I
apologize.
hope through all this that we all learn something together, okay? I think that should be the goal right here.
Okay, can we just stop talking about it and call him?
Okay.
right.
Sorry, we have to recap.
Okay.
It's radio.
I'm just going to dial the phone number right now. Here we go.
Why are we even part of this?
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Steve, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Steve. My name's Young Jeffrey from the radio. Do you have a minute to talk with us?
The radio?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
It's FM, frequency modulated.
Did I win something?
No, not really. I'm calling because we do a segment on our show called a second date update. That's where if you go out on a date with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can email us and we'll try and get a hold of them to figure out why.
Okay.
And so you recently went out on a date with a woman named Mia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Steve. I don't think there's a lot of mystery in why you're not calling her back.
She's calling a radio show to ask me if I went out with her.
No, she knows that you guys went out, and she recognizes that maybe things didn't play out quite the way she had hoped.
I don't know what she told you, but I do not mind talking about this publicly. The date was weird, man.
What specifically was weird to you about it?
Well, I mean, at first it was fine. She is attractive, and I had coworkers trying to set us up, so it was like, okay, if my friends like her, she's got to be cool, right?
Right.
So we're sitting at the bar, and she sees this girl, and she pressures me into admitting that the other girl is hot. And I kept trying to back off, being like, no, I don't want to do that. And finally, she just wouldn't let it go. So just out of pure frustration, I just went, yeah, I'd sleep with her.
Yeah. We heard that didn't sit well with her either. That although she said she wanted the truth, she didn't really.
And I'm not that kind of guy, and I felt really bad.
Yeah.
Because I could tell it hurt her feelings. So I tried to make it better. It did not work. The date kind of fizzled out, and I was like, maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. So I was honestly planning on calling her back until I got to work.
Oh, my God. You are a much bigger person than I think most people would have been in your situation.
Yeah, sometimes those fiery girls kind of excite a guy.
Okay, well.
He's right. Yeah, I guess it was kind of like that, but I also just didn't want to base it on one date. Maybe she just had a bad day or something.
Right.
Dude,
that's good. You're very open-minded.
And you got really bad luck, like sitting across from this gorgeous woman. Like maybe if she had pointed to an ugly girl, you would have been inclined to say no.
Mia's very pretty. Like, I wasn't trying to say this girl was more attractive than her, but I mean, she just wouldn't let it go.
Right, right. But you said it changed at work. What happened at work?
Yeah, because one of our mutual friends comes up to me at work and goes, dude, I heard what you said. Why would you do that? And I went, what are you talking about? And he goes, you told Mia to her face that you wanted to go sleep with another girl at the bar.
Oh, dude.
She did not twist it like that.
She absolutely did, or at least my friend thought she did. So I go, hey, she asked me to do that. She wouldn't let it go. And then all these other people at the office are giving me weird looks. Like, I don't know, can I curse on the radio? Because I'm a little frustrated now that I'm back into it. Because I felt like an asshole. And, that's what she asked me to say.
Right. No, she told us. I told her, I was like, yo, there is no way any person should ever ask another person in a relationship if you'd sleep with somebody else. You're never going to like the answer.
And we weren't in a relationship. It was the first date.
Right.
Well, we obviously have a lot of differing opinions here. I think we all need to get on the same page. Okay. The only way to do that is to let you know, Steve, that Mia has been on the phone listening this entire time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she wants to talk to you. Mia?
Steve, hi. I'm sorry. I just don't know why you're so upset about this.
I'm sorry, guys. I cannot believe this. I mean, really, honestly, though, at this point, it shouldn't surprise me. I mean, listen, Mia, I will tell you why I'm upset. You made me look like a jerk to everybody at work. Yeah. You didn't tell them everything that happened about how you said people in relationships need to share everything.
Okay, I didn't give them the whole story. I told them exactly what you said to me on the date.
Oh,
did you not say you would sleep with her? You said that, right? I just told them. What was I supposed to say when they asked me what happened or what you said?
You asked me to tell you that.
Mia, are you delusional? I feel like you're living in this altered reality. Not only did you ask him, you pressured him, and he didn't say, I'm going to go sleep with her tonight. Yeah. You said, would you sleep with her? And forced him to answer.
Okay, first of all, shut up. What? Second of all, I'm talking to Steve and asking him a question and asking him about if he had a problem with something that you clearly do, but we're different people, so let us just figure this out. You didn't have to answer, Steve.
Oh, my God.
I told my friends the truth, and did you want me to lie about what you said? I wasn't going to do that. They said, well, I told them exactly what you said.
She's all about honesty.
But you didn't include the context. You didn't tell them that you made me say it. It's not like I just sat down at the bar and said, hey, my name's Steve. Oh, look at that girl. I'd like to bang her.
Okay, Steve, I don't appreciate you joking about how you wanted to bang that girl, okay? I already feel sorry about it. I already feel bad and already bad about the whole thing, okay? That's why I had them call you.
Hold on, Mia. Can I just ask you?
No, you can't. I'm talking to Steve.
Okay.
Not just me.
It's not your show.
Yep.
All right.
Mia, you need to relax, okay?
Oh, don't say
Okay,
that.
stop. No, that's just why I had them call you. Because you said something extremely rude, okay? At least you were being honest, and that's why I'm willing to give you a second chance, okay? That's why I had them call you.
Oh, I'm so grateful.
And Mia, what are you saying? I thought this whole thing was because you felt bad about pressuring him into saying that on the date.
I feel bad that it ended that way, but I also want to give him a chance to fix it.
So you're
Okay.
not taking any responsibility.
What would have
Okay.
been a good response
Yeah.
from Steve in that scenario? What would you have liked to hear him say?
Well, the best response would have obviously been that he didn't want to sleep with that girl, but he did. And so now I want to figure this out and move forward.
Oh, my God. I feel like you guys are going to spend 45 minutes talking about that stranger that Steve wants to sleep with.
It was a huge chunk of the date. I'm not going to lie. That's why, it was just purely out of frustration, just to get the conversation to end. I just went, I'd sleep with her.
Okay, Steve, you're not helping right now, okay? You should just be apologizing for what you put me through. God.
You know what, Mia? I will apologize. I am sorry that my friend set us up on a date.
All right. No need to get mean and nasty now, okay?
All right. Well, you know what? If I'm gonna be 100% honest, I would sleep with both of them.
I believe
And
that.
I honestly want to know if the two of you would go out on a second date. Steve, what do you say? We'll pay for that date.
Oh, sure.
Awesome. Okay, we'll send you guys out.
No, God, no.
Oh, that was sarcastic? That's so surprising.
You're supposed to be honest, Steve, no matter what.
Hey, Mia, listen, you sound like you could be a rad girl, and you sound beautiful, and you need to stop being so insecure, okay?
I'm not insecure. Stop patronizing me, you
Wow, you know what?
Seriously.
You know what, guys? Can I just
Clearly
say
don't
one
get
thing
it. I
real
don't want
quick?
you to weigh in anymore on this, Brooke, okay? Just leave.
I have a headache.
Sorry,
Guys, I just want to tell you, I am so happy that this is on the radio because all of our friends at work can now hear why things didn't work out.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
And they all know, Steve, that you would totally sleep with that woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all know that you would sleep with someone else.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back. We've got Martin on the phone with us. We just spoke with him about the date that he went on with a girl named Joanne. They went downtown, had Thai food, rode the Ferris wheel. He doesn't understand why she isn't calling him back. It sounds to me, Martin, like you're not over the long relationship that you got out of 5 years.
Well,
I just think, Martin, you sound kind of boring a little bit.
Don't insult the
No,
man.
there's just not a lot of inflection in his voice.
I was trying to give him a valid reason that maybe he wasn't over his ex.
Some
Brooke just-
constructive feedback.
Anybody else want to pile on? Lydia,
Yeah.
you think Martin might be ugly? I don't know.
Martin, I think you're a great human being.
You know what I meant, right, Martin?
Sometimes it's hard to have perspective on oneself, so.
Martin's going to do the second date update. Now he's just going to have horrible insecurity issues.
All I meant was he's monotone. That's all I meant.
All right. Martin, we're going to call Joanne right now. Get her on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
God, I'm going to get so much
All right,
hate text for that.
While we call her, I just want you to say some confident things to yourself in the mirror to make yourself feel better. I apologize for piling on.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Joanne, please?
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Do you know who this is?
No, not at all.
You're like the most friendly person I've ever spoke to. Hi. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5, the radio station.
Oh. Okay. Why are you calling?
You were going on a date with a guy named Martin a little while ago?
Yeah, I went on one date with Martin.
Oh, that's interesting. Because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go on a date with someone and then blow them off, they email us to ask why you haven't called them back. So Martin emailed us about you.
It is kind of weird.
We started out this phone call so happy and peppy.
Yeah, right?
Come on, Joanne.
I'm just so confused.
He emailed us and said that you guys met through a mutual friend. You went downtown, had some sushi, rode the Ferris wheel, and had, in his opinion, a fun time. And then you parted ways, and he hasn't heard from you since.
Okay, that's definitely not how the date went. And clearly, his memory is not ringing true because he was talking about his ex-girlfriend the whole time about, he dated for 5 years. He doesn't know how to date, clearly. And then, towards the end of the night, we were, on the Ferris wheel, and he's like, let's
talk about what we could change. Let's see, what could we change about each other? And he's like, I would change your nose.
What?
Your nose looks like a dolphin's nose. It's long, it's pointy, and then he starts going on about how he would take a little off my butt, just a little bit, like 5 pounds, but other than that, it would be perfect. And I could not get out of that date fast enough.
He actually said he would take 5 pounds off of you?
Yeah.
That's
terrible.
Joanne Martin's on the phone with us right now.
I was just kidding around. I say stupid stuff when I get nervous.
If you're on a first date with someone, you shouldn't be tearing them apart and saying what you would change about them. You should be complimenting them. I don't even know you.
Yeah. Martin, say something for yourself, dude. You look really bad right now.
The only reason I mentioned the dolphin nose thing is to try to lighten the mood. I mean, she's got this serious edge to her. So.
We've all been on a date where people make bad jokes.
Yeah. No.
Every
Yeah.
girl that's ever dated Jose. Come on.
That is true. I can see the days they show up to Jose's door. Hey, you got to look like a dolphin with your big nose there.
He only comments on big boobs. What are you guys talking about?
I mean, she doesn't need to lose. I mean, can't she see that she looks great?
No!
Why do I have to tell her she looks great? She should know she looks great.
Joanne?
Do you believe any of his crap right now?
No, I don't even know why I'm on the phone.
Yeah.
Clearly, I didn't want to call you back for a reason.
Jubal, question. Am I the only guy that says stupid stuff when he gets nervous?
No, I think guys do that. I think a lot of people do that. I think girls say stupid stuff when they're nervous, too.
Absolutely.
I do, however, think that most guys, nervous, drunk, stupid, everything, know never to tell a woman she should lose 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Whether you've been on the first date or 20 years of marriage.
I don't even have alcohol as an excuse. Okay.
But I get what you're saying, man. I mean, I understand you could be nervous and they're trying to be funny and cute and go like, let's play a little game.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work out in your favor. But
why wouldn't you take the game to, like, what you love about each other?
I feel like that would be creepy, though, on a first date. Like, I'm going to tell you everything that I like about you.
It would be an improvement. That's all I'm saying. Why don't, Martin, you tell her what you really think of her right now and be as specific as you were before when you were negative?
Okay. Like, if I didn't think you were beautiful and cool, after dinner, I would have said, okay, well, thanks. That was great. Bye. But I think you're beautiful. And
How about I just make it easy for you? I'm just not interested.
There it is.
There it is, folks.
Joanne,
Yes.
I want to play a little game with you right now. If I could change
You're such an a-hole.
one thing about you, it would be that you would give Martin a second chance. Is there any chance that you would go out with him again?
No, thank you. I'm sorry.
We'll pay for it. We'll pay for the date.
No, I'm good. Thanks. So
She's probably calling plastic surgeons after this date to try to get her nose fixed because he made her so self-conscious.
You just
I don't
called
blame
Martin
her.
boring a little while ago, too.
Well,
So.
I wish I would have said worse after I heard what he lays into people with.
All right, Joanne, thank you.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Martin?
Yeah.
You got your answer.
Yeah, I need to work on the editing.
I'll give you some advice. Figure out a go-to move when you get nervous. The what would I change about you game, forget that one. Because that clearly is not a good move.
All right. Yeah, I agree.
I got it, dude. I got the game for you when you get nervous.
Yeah, what is it? What do you got?
You sit there and you go, let's play a game. I'm going to point out all the other girls in the room I'd rather do than you.
Flag, how do you make it worse?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I actually feel bad for Martin. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. If you didn't hear the second date update that we just played for you, Martin went out with a girl named Joanne. He got really nervous. He just got out of a 5-year relationship. It's the first date he's been on in 6 months.
It's the third date he's been
on.
Well,
okay.
Don't give him too much credit.
I feel like he's just not very good at dating and he's heartbroken. But he decided to play a little game with his date called What Would We Change About Each Other? Because he was nervous, he said. So many texts came in just ripping the guy. One of the texts at 78592 says, OMG, this guy sounds like Jose at butchering dates.
God, I was scared of that.
That's my favorite.
Even Jose wouldn't go into telling a girl that she needs to lose 5 pounds.
Yeah, that was the one that got me.
Just talk about how nice her boobs are.
No matter how nervous you are, why would you ever say that? Jenny, you thought that Martin was funny, though?
I thought he was hilarious. I think that girl, was her name Joanna? I think she needs to calm down.
Really, he compared her nose to a dolphin and told her she needed to drop some pounds. I mean, you
Oh my
honestly
God, he was
would laugh at that?
Joking.
What?
I think he was obviously joking. If the girl was gorgeous, she needs to get some self-confidence. They're on a freaking Ferris wheel, for Christ's sake.
Right, you sit on that thing for quite a while. It's like a 20-25 minute ride.
Makes it okay.
Yeah, you're on a Ferris wheel. You can say whatever you want. I didn't know that's the rule. Yeah, I always figured it was alcohol, kind of like you can use an excuse. Hey, sorry, I was on a Ferris wheel. I didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to punch you. Sorry.
I didn't mean to tell you to put the fork down.
I don't think Martin's a bad guy. Like, he sounds clueless. He doesn't sound like he's malicious.
Yeah.
He maybe needs some professional dating help. That's what I would say.
What I don't understand is how can a man be with a woman for 5 years and still not know to not go to the weight area? Like, that. What was his girlfriend doing for 5 years if not training him?
Martin is single now.
For a reason.
For a reason, I think.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Trying to get back in the dating world is hard when you've recently gone through a divorce. And that's why you should date people while you're still married. Then you don't ever lose practice, you know? But I'm no relationship expert.
Definitely
but
not.
I should be. Anyway, Matthew is on the phone right now, and that's what he said in his email. He's recently divorced, decided to get back into the dating world, and now somebody's not calling him back. What's up, Matthew? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, man. How long has it been since you were in the dating world?
Well, I was married for 5 years, and then I got divorced, and I didn't date again for at least 2 years.
Oh, dang.
Okay, wow. It's a long time.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So the girl you want to call today, what's her name?
Her name is Charlotte.
Charlotte, all right. And how did you meet Charlotte?
Online.
Okay, and is this the first time you've ever done online dating?
It was the first time I've done any dating.
In a long time. All right.
Okay, so
All right.
Charlotte is your first foray, what's the word there?
I don't know.
Foray, I
First,
think.
yeah.
Soiree? I don't know.
Soiree? I don't
Some sort of A.
Yeah.
It's his first date.
The first date since you've been divorced.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and how did things go with Charlotte?
I think it went really well. We met for coffee, and I thought it went really well. And she made me laugh a lot. She's very funny and very smart and very nice and very pretty.
Okay, okay. And how were you feeling? Were you nervous?
I was at the beginning. I was really nervous because I hadn't been on a date in a really long time. And I was engaged for a long time. I was married for 5 years. And I just didn't think I knew how to do this. And she made me really relaxed. I don't know. She made it really easy.
So is all you guys did was coffee, or did you do something else?
Oh, no, we just had coffee. And then I did invite her to a Halloween party a friend of mine was having at their house.
Okay, and did she go to the party with you?
I don't know. That's
You don't know if she would? That might be. Okay, so yeah, here's a tip since you're getting back into dating. Know if the person is there.
Yeah.
Let's start with that and then baby step it the rest of the way. What do you mean you don't know?
It was a costume party. So I never asked her what costume she was going to wear.
Wait, you just had her meet you at a friend's house in full costume?
Yeah, I know. We should have set a clear place to meet and a time to meet. And, you know, I should have said to meet me at the front of the house. And it just, I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
And the cell phone reception was really bad. And I couldn't get a hold of her. And everyone was wearing masks. So I couldn't tell who was who. And
So were you just walking around the party trying, like, how did you even try to find her?
everyone I ran into, I just kept asking them, would you please, I explain, I'm trying to find the date here. I just don't know what she's wearing. Would you please take off your mask? And after about 40 times, it took forever, and it was really bad.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
So wait, what do you think? Do you think she didn't go, or do you think that you just missed her?
I don't know. I spent the whole night looking for her, and she either left really annoyed with me, which I would totally understand, or, God forbid, she left with someone else.
Yeah. Man, did you try to get a hold of her after? I'm assuming you did.
I did, and she hasn't answered. First of all, even if it doesn't go anywhere, I just want to apologize because I feel like I invited her to a friend's house. She didn't know anyone, and it's just not a nice thing to do, and I feel pretty terrible about that.
Right, because she's either like not responding to you because she wants nothing to do with you because she didn't like you, or because she's mad at you because she felt she got ditched at the party.
Yeah, I felt like a complete idiot, and I spent pretty much the whole night alone talking to people in weird masks. And
Sounds fun to me.
Yeah, and frankly, I was trying to avoid conversations with people. It was just a weird thing to be able to go, can I see your mask? And say, no, next. I couldn't do that.
I forgot to ask you, what did you dress up as for Halloween? Were you also wearing a mask?
I was like a scary dude. I had like a mask.
Oh, scary dude. That's a popular one.
Yeah, I had like a mask, and I had this kind of torn jacket, and bloody pants kind of stuff. And
Definitely sounds like a scary dude.
But she wouldn't have been able to recognize you either from the sounds of it.
Well, I had my mask off for the rest of the evening because I was trying to find her, but I don't know. I had makeup on as well on my eyes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I just want to at least say I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Matthew is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Charlotte. They actually hung out for coffee, but really the date was supposed to be when they met up at a Halloween party. The only problem was Matthew is newly divorced, hasn't dated in a long, long time, and forgot, when you make plans with somebody, you should also decide when and where to meet up. So he just invited her to the party and figured he'd find her there. Except it's a Halloween party, and everybody was wearing masks, and he couldn't find her. He just spent the whole party walking around asking people to take off their masks to see if it was her. Hey, Matthew, I don't know if you're going to get a second date or not, but I can probably guarantee you're not going to be invited to many more parties. Nobody wants to invite the weird guy there that's just walking around being like, hey, take off your mask and show me who you are.
Yeah, I didn't feel very cool. I'll say that.
Yeah, no.
I do feel, though, that you shouldn't take full responsibility because she could have also said, like, hey, where are we going to meet? Or asked other important questions about how to find each other at said party before it went down.
Yeah, I just totally underestimated the number of people that were going to be there. I just thought, it'd be a few people, and we'd all kind of check out each other's costumes and just eat some cheese or something, And
Yeah.
Halloween party.
Every good Halloween party has people sitting around eating cheese in small numbers. All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay. And even if she completely hates me and has no further interest, I just want to at least say I'm sorry for standing her up unwittingly.
It's a rookie mistake. You haven't been dating in a long time. All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Charlotte, please?
This is Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I'm sorry, I've never heard of you.
Oh, well, I've heard of you, if that means anything.
Gosh, that came off so creepy.
Yeah, it did.
It's true.
What?
It's true, Charlotte. We've all heard of you, though.
Yeah.
How would you hear of me?
Well, because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Updates, where if you go out on a date with somebody and don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named Matthew. You probably remember him. He likes coffee dates. He also likes to invite people to Halloween parties and not tell them where to show up so that you both awkwardly look for each other all night.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, my gosh. Are you mad at Matthew?
No, I'm not mad at him. I'm just it didn't work out. That's all. It didn't work out.
Well, how do you know it didn't really work out if you guys didn't actually spend any time together? Really, he told us you got the coffee pretty quickly, but he said that he spent the whole night looking for you at that Halloween party. He feels really bad that he didn't, tell you where to meet.
Well, I didn't go.
You didn't go to the Halloween party at all?
Oh, man.
No.
Oh.
No way.
Wait, were you not even interested in him after coffee then?
No, he was nice at first. Then I don't know. I don't want to talk bad about the guy. It just didn't work out.
Can you give us any specifics on why?
He's kind of desperate. Yeah. I mean, he's new to dating. He's a little vulnerable. He doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he got really weird, guys. He was really peculiar.
Really?
How so? We talked to him. He sounds pretty normal to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you talked to him? Did he tell you that he was really, really into taking Halloween to a whole nother level?
What do you mean, a whole nother level?
For me, it sounded like he was going to make Halloween a reality, right? He was totally into, serial killer stuff.
Okay,
What?
that's
What?
time to check out. I'm with you, Charlotte. I'm done.
What do you mean, though? Like,
Okay, so there was just a lot of details that he went overboard with. And it just made me uncomfortable.
he told us his costume was a bad dude. That's pretty much how he described it to us.
Scary dude.
Yeah, scary dude.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't see it because the way he describes it, I didn't want to see it.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like, you meet a guy online, you go to coffee, he starts discussing serial killer details. That is a big enough red flag, I think, for anyone.
To be fair to him, because he was a nice enough guy, he was really, really into Halloween, but he was also really, really, really into serial killers. And so I couldn't tell which one he liked the most.
Yeah, that would say to me he probably is a serial killer. I have a feeling they often don't really give all their cards right away.
And they're always nice guys. They always come across as nice guys.
You're right. He was really nice, and that freaks me out even more thinking about it.
Yeah.
And he was also very attractive.
Yeah, anytime I meet anybody who's overly nice and attractive, I always know they're a serial killer. So I'm glad you didn't show up.
Okay, wait a second. Whose side are you on?
Well, not yours, serial killer.
What's going on here?
Oh, Charlotte, that's Matthew. He's actually on the other line listening to the conversation and wants to talk to you. Probably sharpening his knives while he's listening, but he's on the other line listening.
Oh, my God.
I'm not sharpening my knives.
Okay.
I'm not. Anyway, Charlotte, I have been on the phone, and I've been listening to this entire conversation, and I can assure you that I am not a creepy, crazy serial killer. It's Halloween. You know?
Yeah, but that's not the first thing you say on a date with someone you've never met before. You've got a shiny plastic knife.
Did you hear what you just said? Because you just referenced a plastic knife. Now that's steel knife, a plastic knife.
Well, it's hard to know when you're saying something that's real and something that's fake when you meet someone and they're talking about serial killing.
Yeah. I mean, Matthew, you've got to hear what she's saying. If you want to be a single dude that's getting ladies, you dress up like Thor or Superman or something, not as someone who may kill you and stuff you in a trunk.
I'm going to admit, I did a lot of extensive research, and I did pay attention to the details of this. But I only did it because I wanted to be really authentic, because I think costumes often fall flat when you don't really pay attention to the details and let your character become very generic. You know, so I had things like extra large shoes that had actually no pattern on the sole. Like, I thought of things like that.
You went that far.
That's the fun of it. You know, no one cares, but it's just fun to do it, to fantasize.
Why do you need to go that far to play a serial killer? Yeah. You're playing. It's Halloween.
You're right. It's only Halloween, but it only happens once a year, and you only have one shot to get it right. And I've been married and divorced, and I haven't had a party in a really long time, and I just want to have fun. I just want to go crazy. I'm tired of
See what he just said? He wants to go crazy. And he's divorced. And he might have issues with the fact that him and his wife split up. I mean, come on, I'm not walking into that.
I will say, Matthew, I'm questioning whether or not your wife is still alive. Can we contact her?
No, please. She's alive, unfortunately.
Yeah, if he was a real serial killer, she might not be around anymore.
See what I mean?
I was kidding. It's a joke. I'm just trying to say that I wanted to do it right on Halloween, and that's why I spent all this time to be a really as close to authentic serial killer as I could be.
Yeah, but think about it. I'm on a first date with you, and you're going on and on about how serial killers get away with their crimes, how they wear latex gloves and shoes where you can't get the prints, and it just sounded like you knew way too much about serial killers.
Yeah. Charlotte, that's absolutely correct, but that's because I prepared.
Prepared to do what? It's Halloween. Serial killers don't really have a look, That's the point.
That's not necessarily true. I have done a lot of research on them.
Yeah. He knows exactly what they look like, what they talk like, everything.
Oh my gosh.
Regardless, it's just Halloween. It was one night. I'm really glad, actually, you didn't try and go to this party and I got stood up by me because I didn't tell you where we should meet. So that being said, I would love to pick up where we left off.
Yeah, see, Charlotte, Matthew doesn't want to kill you. He wants to date you. So would you go on a second date with Matthew? We'll pay for it.
I have to follow my instincts, guys, and I just don't feel good about it.
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm with you. I want to like him. I do. And I want to, like, give him the benefit of the doubt. But there's still a small chance that he could be a serial killer. And that's still a chance.
No.
Are you starting to get angry, Matthew? I'm sensing some anger.
Please, no, I swear. I'm a good person.
Charlotte, are you sure? It sounds like Matthew just got really wrapped up in his costume.
Well, he can email me and I'll think about it, but I don't feel good about it, so probably not.
Okay, be careful. Those serial killers, they're persuasive.
I don't even know what to say about that because everything I say you use against me.
I mean, that Matthew is probably what your lawyer will say too, so don't say too much.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I love serial killers. Can I get that dude's number?
What?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who are you?
Talking about the second date update. Matthew wanted to call this girl named Charlotte. They were supposed to go to a Halloween party together. And Charlotte wasn't calling Matthew back because he did way too much research on his serial killer Halloween costume. And she thought that he was just really obsessed with serial killers and way too into it.
Yeah.
And Matthew said it's his first Halloween since his divorce, and he just wanted to do his costume right.
Well, just because you're wearing a costume doesn't mean you have to, be in character.
No. Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, she ends up missing someday, and everyone's going to be like, oh, what a stupid girl. Why'd she go out with somebody that was obsessed with serial killers?
She should have
right?
known.
Yeah, should have known. What was she thinking?
Didn't want to go out with him again, so no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date...
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know, women are so hard to read sometimes because girls like a guy who is close with his family usually, right? Mm-hmm. And then you end up living with your mom when you're 25 years old, and then they judge you for it.
Yeah, it's so hard to understand that.
We're fickle that way.
You can't get that much closer with your family than living with them, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem that Carter is having. Carter is on the phone to do a second date update right now. He emailed us about a girl named Lily. Carter thinks the fact that he lives with his mom might have turned Lily off. Carter, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. How are you guys?
Good. First of all, I want to say I support your living situation.
Of course
I lived with my parents when I was 25, delivering newspapers, killing it, and it was awesome. I had no problem with it, but I could see how a girl would be turned off by that. So that's why you think the girl is not calling you back today?
Yeah, that's my hunch.
All right. Okay. Where did you meet her, first of all?
I met her online.
Online, all right.
And did you tell her right away that you lived with her mom, or did she have to come pick you up because you also don't have a car?
No, I have a car. And I'd like to make it clear the only reason I'm living with my mom right now is because I'm saving up to buy a house.
That's awesome, Carter.
It's happening soon, so so I just need to save up some money. As you know,
Is mom coming to live with you at the house when you buy it?
Well, leave him alone.
Mom's making the down payment. He's just working up the mortgage.
You guys, this day and age, lots of people have to move home at some point.
Oh, I know.
To save money.
It's more common than you think.
Yeah, but they all always say, I'm saving money too.
Yeah, everyone says that.
Tell us a little bit about your date.
Okay, so I guess we were going to meet at my house. And when she got there, my mom basically opened the door, and you could tell she was, a little shocked. I mean, I was kind of standing behind my mom, but Lily was a little shocked, wow, am I at the right place? Who is this person?
I'm picturing your mom answering the door in her bathrobe. Did she have...
No. She was not in her bathrobe.
All right.
Yeah, she was just, normal stuff, whatever moms wear,
Whatever moms wear. Those mom jeans and stuff.
But it was definitely awkward. I would have preferred to answer the door myself. I'm not trying to hide anything, but I just think it was right off the bat, that was her first impression of things,
But Carter, if you live with your mom, you should probably tell somebody that before they meet you at the house.
Or just
You know what I mean? At least warn her. Hey.
No, I know. I just, a part of me doesn't want to be judged for that. Right off the bat, if I tell her that, she's going to be oh, never mind.
Yeah, so your mom answered the door when she got to your house.
Yeah, and of course my mom, asked her a couple questions, and it was kind of awkward. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It was just a little awkward.
Because she felt like she was 16 dating in high school all over again, being grilled by your mother.
It's my mom. I mean, it's just she's awesome, but she just has questions, of course. So, but the date went really well. We went to a really nice dinner. We had great conversation.
So why do you think your mom ruined it if the date continued to go fine?
I don't think my mom ruined it. I think that the fact that I live with my mom probably was, for her, was a red flag. She probably, because there's a stigma attached to it. It's okay, he must be some bum who's unemployed, who, just never, I don't know.
Did she seem like it bothered her?
Not really, at least not during dinner. I mean, like I said, we had a really great conversation. When we parted ways, there was a kiss. I mean, it wasn't anything like steamy or anything, but it was a kiss, and I said, I'd like to see you again, and she said, yeah, that'd be great. So
you're just assuming the fact that you live with your mom was a deal breaker for her?
Yeah, and I'm assuming that because I had texted her last week, and she said, oh, I'm really busy this week, let's touch base, and then I've tried to touch base, and I haven't heard back from her.
Okay.
Is there any way that your frugality spilled over into other parts of the date where you were asking her to pay for everything?
No, I mean, I definitely paid for the meal. I'm not a cheap person, but like I said, saving up for a house is expensive.
Yeah.
So it's taking a couple steps back to make a giant steps forward.
You didn't ask to come live with her, did you?
No.
I'm getting so tired of my mom being on my case. Can I come stay with you? All right, so nothing really strange happened that you can think of. She's just not calling you back, and you're assuming that it's the fact that you live with your mom.
Yeah, and then I guess a part of me wants to let her know that I'm not just telling her that I'm looking to buy a place. I'm buying a place. I'm closing on a place. I should be closing this week.
Oh, really? So you have a
it's
timeline.
happening. It's happening soon.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You're very insistent on telling us that. I hope you. Yeah, I hope you didn't keep talking about it this much on the date. I promise I'm buying a place. I promise.
I'll send you
promise.
over the
Trust
papers
me.
later.
Yeah.
If you guys want copies of the papers, let me know. I'll fax them over to you.
All right, man. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Carter is on the phone with us right now. He wants to call a girl named Lily. We think we know why she isn't calling him back. Carter lives at home with his mom for the moment. He's saving up to buy a house. But Lily came to meet him. His mom answered the door before he had a chance to explain that he lives with his mother. So we're thinking that that's probably the reason she's turned off. I don't know why it's a deal breaker. Like Lydia, the first couple years you were on this show, you used to date a lot of guys that were like this, that lived at home with their mom, right?
Are you talking about me? Because I lived at home with my parents.
She lived at home too, yeah.
I had to move back after college. I lived there until I was 24.
So this is a turn off for you?
Not immediately, but I do think that maybe you should have told her first, because first impressions are everything, especially when you meet people online. So it just might have put her off a little bit.
Okay, Carter, you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, well, I'm going to give her a call right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then get your second date update, okay?
Okay, cool.
Hello,
Hi, is Lily there?
this is.
Lily, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Do you have a second to talk?
Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. We're a morning radio program.
Okay.
You should check us out sometime. That'd be cool.
Okay.
Listen, the reason that we're calling you, I know it's kind of strange, is that you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners. His name is Carter.
Oh, okay. And
Okay. Carter emailed us because he really liked you and would love to see you again. But unfortunately, you haven't been calling him back. So he asked us to call and see if we could find out why.
I think that's a little personal, don't you think?
Well, I mean, it might be, but he's the one that wanted us to call you.
Okay.
Is there a specific reason that you're not calling Carter back?
Well, I don't know.
So you just don't know? You have no idea why you're not calling him back?
Just,
So you'd like to see him again?
well,
So no, you wouldn't like to see him again.
well, he's kind of a mama's boy.
I knew it.
All right.
I knew it.
Okay. Yeah, Lily, we talked to Carter about your date, and he told us that he lives with his mom, and he thought maybe that was the reason you weren't calling him back.
Was it shocking to open the door and have his mom standing there?
Well, yeah, and he's standing behind her
Yeah.
weird.
I
All
would
right.
have felt
He admitted that he probably should have told you beforehand if you were coming over to his house that he lives with his mom. Did he tell you why he lives with his parents right now?
He briefly talked about that he was saving money and stuff like that, but
Yeah, he's saving up to buy a house.
yeah, but it wasn't just that. He lived with his mom.
Did he talk about her a bunch or something? I mean, when you say mama's boy, that's what that makes me think is like.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we're at his house, and I meet his mother. Okay, awkward first date. And we're about to leave, and Carter's mom goes, "Honey, can you drop me at a friend's house?"
What?
And he said, "Yes, it's on the way." And that.
Are you saying he gave his mom a ride somewhere?
Yes, and it was even worse. Is he put me in the back seat.
No way.
You didn't even get to ride shotgun? Well, of course not. That's his mom.
Come on, there's some boundaries there that are obviously a problem.
Okay, so he actually gave his mom a ride somewhere.
Yeah, before our date. So he gives his mom a ride, and we drop her off, whatever. And this is probably the kicker for me right here. Mom leaned over, and they kissed on the mouth when they said goodbye. And that's just.
Well, I mean, it's.
I don't know. I kiss my mom on the mouth.
Oh, I don't. Gross. No
Brooke.
way.
Really?
Yeah. So.
It's a little pet,
all right.
right?
So he's definitely a mama's boy then. Wow. All right. He didn't mention that he gave his mom a ride. He just said that you met his mom and he thought that might have been awkward for you.
No, I think putting me in the back seat on our first date and then giving his mom a kiss goodbye on the mouth. I mean, are you f***ing kidding me? Come on.
All right. Lily, at this point, I should tell you that Carter is actually on the phone and has been listening this entire time.
Hopefully not his mom, too. I don't know. Possible.
I honestly don't understand what the big deal is. I'm saving up to buy a house, for one. Two, to give my mom, who gave birth to me, a ride somewhere. Hardly seems like too much to ask.
But on a first date, Carter, give me a break. Weird.
What am I supposed to do? Say, hey, Mom, listen, oh, no, I don't think she feels comfortable with this. Can you just call a cab? That's ridiculous.
Right.
No, but I mean, you could. I'm sure you told your mother we were going on a date, a first date.
Yeah, I did,
Right.
but I also felt like I was going on a date with somebody who might be a little bit more understanding than this.
Oh.
Because this just seems like you're coming across as really. What would you do if your dad or your mom asked for a ride? Oh no,
I
sorry,
would say no. If I'm going on a date for the first time with someone, I'm not going to be driving my parents around or my mother
so
around.
You would be willing. You would tell your parents who raised
This is what
you,
would
who
happen.
raised
I
you.
would just tell them, no, I'm not going on a first date. I'm busy. I can't do anything for you. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I'm a better son than you are. I don't know. I find that ridiculous. To put somebody that I'm going out with once ahead of my mom, that's not going to happen.
Hey,
So,
Carter, you don't think it's a little weird, though, to give your mom a ride somewhere on your date?
absolutely not.
But why couldn't, like, her friend come pick her up, Carter? I mean, there's other solutions, right?
I just don't think it's that big of a deal to give my mom a ride. She's letting me live with her. You know? It was also on the way to the restaurant. It's not like I was driving 30 minutes out of the way. It wasn't even an inconvenience.
Okay,
right.
Lily, did you at least like his mother?
You know, I was a little weirded out first that I'm in the back seat. Then he kisses his mom on the mouth goodbye. I don't know. That's
Oh,
a
my
lot
God.
for a first date.
Listen, that's my mom, okay? She gave birth to me. What am I going to tell her? No, hey, please, Mom, give me a kiss on the cheek. Like, that
Yeah,
is
I
so
would.
ridiculous.
Carter, if my mom was trying to kiss me on the mouth, I'd shove her off me so quick. That is disgusting.
Yeah, well,
It's your mother.
Who cares?
Thank you.
Pervert, don't kiss me on the lips. You're my mom. Get off of me. Hey, Lily, I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with Carter. We'll pay for it. Would you like to go out with him again? Just him, not his mom?
honestly, at this point, I'm really not interested. I thought that she was somebody who she's not, so I'm not interested at all. Thank you guys for helping me, but I'm not. I don't want to go on a second date.
Carter, you want me to send you out on a date with Mommy? I'll pay for that.
She'd probably be a better time than Lily would say.
Store.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You know what always makes for a fun first date?
Huh.
Putting on somebody else's disgusting sweat-stained shoes.
What?
And then putting your fingers in bacteria-filled holes.
What the?
And drinking really crappy beer out of glasses that probably haven't been washed in months. Of course, I'm talking about bowling. Bowling is always a great first date. And Tommy's on the phone, and apparently that's what he did on his first date from a girl who's not calling him back now. What's up, Tommy?
Hey, how you guys doing?
God, he really set you up for a real romantic setting there, buddy.
Yeah, you make me sound like a chump.
Yeah.
Making you sound like a chump. That's just what bowling is. It's full of bacteria. Full of bacteria.
You know what, though? I thought it was a pretty good idea for a first date.
I think it's a great idea. There's an activity. There's alcohol. You can't go wrong.
I wasn't saying it was a bad idea. I just said it's disgusting.
yeah,
I mean, it's still fun. I bowl myself, but, then I delouse after.
But, they always spray that stuff in the shoes first.
Ugh, like
I
it
don't
works.
think that does anything. I think that's just deodorizer. Yeah.
All right, before we talk about your actual date, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Hope.
Hope. Okay.
And I did have Hope.
And how'd you meet her?
She was tagged in an Instagram photo I liked, and she just looked really hot. She had a great smile. She had a great body. And so I DM'd her, I messaged her, and she responded.
That sounds like modern romance.
Right?
Yeah. So then you guys went bowling. Obviously, that's what your email said. How was bowling?
It was low-key. We got some fries. We got that bad beer that you were talking about. There was only one bit that kind of was a little bit embarrassing, to tell you the truth. We get shoes, whatever, and we go and we're like, let's go pick out our balls. And I come back. I got like an 11 or 12. I can't remember. She's got like a 14 or 15. She has a heavier ball than I do.
Oh, so you're embarrassed because she's stronger than you are, apparently.
Well, I don't like to say stronger. I just think maybe she's just a better bowler than me.
That is a really heavy ball.
Yeah. I thought so, and it's not like she's like a bodybuilder or anything. Anyway, so there was a moment there where I'm like, oh, really? You're throwing a 14? Huh.
Did she make fun of your small ball?
Not small, just lighter.
Light. Okay. Did she make fun of your lighter ball?
Maybe a little bit, but it was all in good nature. I thought it was pretty funny.
Okay.
I don't think that any woman has ever said, I can't go out with him again. He only bowls with an 11-pound ball.
I actually would argue with you on that.
Really?
I feel like that probably has been said before. If you were super into bowling, I feel like somebody would care about that.
Was she good at bowling?
Yeah, she was good.
Really?
Okay, so maybe it did turn her off. Maybe she's a big-time bowler, and she's like, dude, I don't have any chumps.
I mean, she did beat me, but we did place a little bet on the game just for fun. Like whoever won pays for like the next round. And I mean, I want to kind of say I let her win, but I would be kind of lying if I said that.
So she beat you, bro.
Yeah, she beat me.
All right.
Again,
but then I got to pay for the drinks as well. It's like
perfect.
It doesn't sound like anything that would turn somebody off to me.
No, me neither. We had a blast.
So everything went well, or was there anything else that you feel like could have turned her off?
I mean, that was it. Like the conversation was flowing, everything was great. But when I asked if she wanted to go have dinner or something, because we were just having like fries and drinks, and I was thinking like, yo, you want to go have dinner? She said she already had plans after, which to me was a little weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think some people do that just so that...
As an out?
No,
Yeah,
not
that's what I
necessarily. It could also be because they want to like leave you wanting more and not spend all night with you.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
if they have a good time, wouldn't they want to stay?
or maybe they have a really busy schedule and they just can't fit in bowling anywhere else.
Yeah, but usually those people will call you back.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it sounds like Tommy hasn't gotten a call back.
trying to give hope for hope.
Anyway, I thought we had a blast, and I wanted it to keep going, and she had to duck out. And so that's kind of where it was left.
Okay, and have you heard from her?
Not yet.
Nothing.
At all, okay.
And you've tried to reach out to her?
Yes. But, I'm still got hope.
All right.
We're going to do a lot of those
Well-
today, aren't we? Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's kind of built in, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really easy, and that's how we like to do things. So that's
Yeah.
cool. Thanks for that. All right, we'll play a song, come back, and then call her and get...
Point 5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
There's that old saying, it's not the size that counts, but how you use it. And today's second date update might actually prove that right. Because Tommy is on the phone, and Tommy thinks that his date got screwed up because of the size of his bowling ball. Or should I say, the weight of his bowling ball. He met a girl named Hope on Instagram, and they went bowling. He says the only awkward thing that he can think of about the experience was when he grabbed his bowling ball and she grabbed hers, and hers was like 3 pounds heavier. And she kind of joked with him about it, and he thinks that maybe, somehow, that actually turned her off. She doesn't like a man with a light bowling ball.
That That could not be it. That is so ridiculous.
No, what else could there be?
You're telling me that you're so perfect that there's nothing else she could possibly find unattractive about you.
Hey, I'm not perfect, but we had a really good time, and that's the only thing that I can think of that was like an awkward moment.
Okay. Well, we'll find out. We've heard weird things in these second date updates before. Who knows?
Yeah, it really could be the
It could have been the
bowling
color of bowling ball you chose.
I hate blue.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been my nose, for all I know.
See, now we're getting somewhere, I think.
All right. Well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she isn't calling you back. Here we go.
Jessica, I'm leaving right now. Like, right this second. I'm out the door.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi. I was looking for Hope.
Wait, who's this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It sounds like you were expecting a Jessica, though.
I thought this was her. What?
Yeah, no, this isn't Jessica. I do go by that name sometimes, but not in these.
Okay. Who are you guys?
My name's Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Sounds like you're in a hurry.
A little bit, yeah. But can you tell me what's happening?
We'll try to make this quick, okay, Hope? Like I said, it's a radio show. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. And we got an email about you from a dude named Tommy that you went bowling with.
Okay.
And I know that you are probably pressed for time, so can we just have a few minutes to ask you what happened with Tommy and why you're not calling him back?
I mean, that's that's a long story for me to tell someone I don't know right now.
Okay, well, how long is it? I promise we won't keep you on very long. We just want to know the reason. He's confused because he liked you.
Okay, I don't know you guys, but if you need to know, I didn't like him. I found out he's a flat earther, and I didn't like that.
Wait, what did you just say? I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
He's a flat earther. He thinks the earth is flat.
Shut
a flat
up.
earther.
He is not a flat earther.
Yeah, we went bowling together, and when I got my ball, it was a bright blue ball, and, I was just like, oh, my God, it looks like a globe. It looks like the earth. Yeah. And he goes, yeah, except the earth is flat.
He was kidding, though. That had to have been a joke.
Yeah. No, I asked him, I was like, you're joking, right? I was kind of laughed, and he was like, no. And he started to give me facts, one weird, obscure fact after the other, and it just, turned me off, completely. And
yeah, that would be a definite reason I would not call someone back. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I'm just, not trying to date a conspiracy theorist right now.
But wait, you could go on another date and talk about chemtrails.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm not.
I'm sure Tommy does. I'm sure Tommy knows all about it.
Probably, sure.
He didn't mention anything to us about you guys arguing about whether the earth was round or flat.
Well, I didn't argue with him. I just sort of sat there and listened, and then immediately was like, okay, I just need to get out of this. I just need to get through this date and get out of here, and that's what I did.
I think that's actually smart because those arguments never go anywhere.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Exactly.
Because logic is not on his side.
No.
Logic is not on my side? No. Logic is not on all of your sides.
Hold on. Hey. All right, I had a feeling. This was going to happen.
You all are on the conspiracy. You all have...
Tommy,
hold
on one second, Tommy. Hold up, Tommy. I need to see if Hope is still... Hope, are you still there?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tommy. He's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm here.
What?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I think he wants to preach.
I don't want to preach. I just want to teach. Earth is not a round globe that has been...
What is going on right now?
Yeah, I've been listening the whole time, so now I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Why? What the...
Sorry, Hope. That's how these things work is we ask you about the date, and then we reveal the fact that the person is on the other line.
And in our defense, he didn't tell us about the flat earth thing, because if he had, we wouldn't have called you.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a thing. It's not a flat earth thing. It's reality. It's what it is.
Uh-huh.
Dude, every science text you see, the earth is round. This is
so you're just drinking that Kool-Aid. You're just drinking that Kool-Aid.
Drinking that science Kool-Aid.
Go along, do the math. I have done all the research.
Do the math? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I do have one question. What happens at the edge of the earth if we're flat?
Yeah.
It is a wall of ice. It is a wall of ice. It is flat, and then it ends to a wall of ice. I actually have a friend who has been there. I've seen photographic evidence of the wall of ice.
Dude, that's so stupid.
Sweet.
Look it up. Look it up. I'm not the only one that believes this, guys.
Yeah, that's the disturbing part.
No, you know what the disturbing part is? That you don't know the truth. Like, and that you are just living in ignorance, Hope. Like, I feel bad for you.
No, this is why I didn't even want to argue with you on the date. It's because I knew this is exactly what would happen. Is you're just going to hammer me with all these weird, obscure, you had a friend of a friend of a friend who's seen this wall of ice. I don't want to
No, he's my friend. He's actually my friend. Like, my really good friend. I've seen photos.
I don't care. I do not care. This is what I wanted to avoid. This is why I didn't want to even talk
use
about
your
this.
eyes. Use your eyes, Hope. The world.
You use your eyes.
Like, you
Oh, my God.
You don't see, like, a bend. The horizon is flat. There's no arc.
Okay, Tommy, you're literally, like, speaking to nobody. Like, I'm not going to be swayed to, like, believe the Earth is flat because you're arguing with me. You know what I mean? Like,
have you been to space? Have you seen the round Earth?
Have you been to space?
No, I haven't been to space, but I do have a friend who's been to space, and he has seen it. He's seen the flat
Is this
Earth.
the same friend that saw the wall of ice?
No, it's a different friend. I have multiple friends that believe in this thing.
Oh my God. Okay, Tommy, calm down for just a second. Okay.
I'm calm. I'm just like, I just know what's up.
Flat Earth aside, this isn't how you're going to be able to go on dates with normal people. You can't just.
What do you mean normal people? No, I'm a normal person.
But you're just arguing. Like, you're arguing for these conspiracy theories. This is never going to get you any success, right, Hope?
I feel like you guys are the conspiracy theorists. I'm the one that just knows what's up. You guys are all conspiracy about, like, this round Earth thing.
Okay, I didn't want to go out.
Every footage you've ever seen of this whatever round Earth, it all comes from NASA. It all comes from government stuff, right? So the only thing that proves the fact that we are on a round Earth is NASA, government. Don't believe it. That's the conspiracy.
This is just, like, silly. Like, I didn't want to go out before, and I really don't want to go out with you now. Like, if you're just going to hammer on about how you don't trust the government, like...
Hey, it's not just me.
Oh,
there are,
my
like,
God.
A-list celebrities that actually believe this thing, too. It's not just me.
And you should
like,
go
there are other
bowling
people that are
with
in
them.
the know.
Go bowling with them.
There's somebody from Bon Jovi that I think, like one of the members of Bon Jovi.
Oh, well, dude, I'm sold then. That's all I needed was Bon Jovi to sign off. Hey, if Bon Jovi co-signs something, I'm all in.
I'm not a weirdo. You just need to realize that I have the knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you know what, Tommy? Maybe it's because we're all in the Illuminati.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we're all part of it.
Oh, don't get me started.
All right, I do not want to get you started. The point of this whole thing is not to argue whether the Earth is round or flat. It's to see if you can get a second date with Hope. So, Hope, would you like to go out with Tommy on another date? We will pay for it with money made up from the government.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't either because you know what? I don't want to waste my time with closed-minded people. You know, like I just want to spend my time with people that know what's up, that are actually thinking and can look behind the scenes and know what's actually going on in the world. So you know what, Hope? Have fun living in your fantasy round world, and I'm gonna be in reality over here. But good luck. Okay.
Ouch.
Thanks, yeah, and I hope you and the member of Bon Jovi have fun bowling with some bad beers and jelly shoes. So, have a good time with that.
We will.
Well,
Too much.
I was going to say sorry you didn't get a second date, Tommy, but I think you're glad you didn't get a second date.
No, I'm good.
All right.
Hey, we did it then.
Hope, thank you for your time. I know you were rushed. Appreciate you talking to us, though.
Thanks. Can I go now?
Yeah, you're good. Thank you. And
All right.
Oh, man.
Tommy, be sure to email us anytime.
No!
Anytime
No, yeah,
you need